Okay. Yeah, which I mean, this title screen is completely inaccurate.
Rip Diorleox? That's
That happens.
one of our
Thanks,
main
Patrick.
right
Appreciate it.
Oh,
hello,
there's
Jeff.
the
How
dial
you doing?
face. There's the dial face.
Forgot
I
that I
remember
still
to
had
do
that
it
put up in
during
here.
the.
That's great.
I always do it like before or after.
You've done it like during the intro a couple times, so I really need to update this like splash screen thing
it's-
here.
That's good.
Look, I'm not saying it isn't, but I mean it says now on Fridays, which we haven't played on Friday.
We
since,
moved
the
on from
first
We
session.
went back to Wednesday Night Dice
Yep.
for
Yeah, just
undisclosed reasons.
go in and like marker it off. Just like
Yeah.
like,
I quickly changed that live. on
Like
stage.
in Paint or something.
yeah, like
Okay. Yeah. All
You
right.
could just,
I'll
cut
I'll
Now
I'll
on
see what I can do
Wednesdays.
about that.
Wednesday Night Dice now on Wednesdays.
Oh, God.
yeah, it should just like the Friday gets like markered off, and then just Wednesday fades in below it.
Okay. So typical disclosure for this. This is a homebrew D&D campaign with a group of people. That's probably the best way to describe it. We go by the 5e rules, but we have our own interpretations for a few things. Some things we do slightly differently. So if anything seems wrong, I don't care. Cool. All right. Now that we have that out of the way. This is session 12, Tony? Yes?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Just say that on the little intro.
It does say 12.
Yeah, I updated it
It also
earlier.
says now on
and-
Fridays.
Updated it a week ago.
So you updated the thing to say campaign 2, session 12, but you didn't get rid of the Fridays. Now we just have more layers.
Well, so
Right.
the campaign 2 session 12 is like a text overlay, but the Wednesday night dice now on Fridays, like that's one big screenshot.
Yeah,
I'd have
that
to
makes
go in and
sense. That
fix
makes
that.
sense to
Yeah,
do it like
I think
that.
that screenshot's actually from the intro video.
Yeah.
So Sully just messaged me on 3 different platforms asking if I'm at the Celtics game right now. No.
What?
I am not at the Celtics game right now.
What's happening?
Maybe you saw someone
don't
on the
know.
screen.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like it's a very interesting game.
I do want to point out that the Timberwolves are kicking the shit out of the Bucks right now. Just
The Bucks stop here.
Well,
Yeah.
Buck
Minneapolis.
Strickland
I mean,
is
this
old.
we're
in
we're
Milwaukee.
actually we're actually a
Whatever.
basketball analysis desk now. That's what we do.
All right, so the Oklahoma City Thunder are down 25 in the second quarter to the Lakers. What do you think they have to do to get back into this game?
Trade for a bunch of dudes.
Get 10
Have
years
NBA
Yeah.
caliber players.
younger. 10 years younger.
No, they don't even have any. But they don't be.
If they were, if that
8-year-olds.
team was 10 years younger, they'd be 12. Yeah. Fuck.
If the
I mean-
Lakers were 10 years younger, though.
In a completely different sport, will Toronto lose to Chicago tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
no-
agree with
Alright,
that.
well,
they're
that's-
already down 2-0. So
No, sometimes the best analysis is just like looking at something and you go, yeah, that's not changing.
amazing. The Toronto make beliefs. It's amazing. The Bruins are still losing. This is terrible. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's get back into this before we get too sidetracked, like we always do. Okay. So, session 12 of our second campaign. So we're gonna be picking up with the group being somewhat split up right now. So we'll be bouncing a bit back and forth between, well, you guys and then Crab plus Cruz whenever he actually gets back. But in the meantime, before we actually get going, we'll do the same thing we did last week. Does anyone want to do a quick recap for us for a
God.
D4 inspiration die?
I think I still have mine. So,
Mm,
No,
Somebody-
it's gone.
It-
You
It's
didn't use
gone
it.
now. Yeah.
oh, it's gone. All right, I'll
Yeah.
do it again.
who knows
Uh,
the most?
Oh man, my notes aren't
Probably-
too good. Somebody else should maybe do it if somebody
Probably
else
Brad.
remembers.
I don't remember our starting point. Otherwise, I could do it.
Okay, so at the start of it, Edwin, it opened on him at breakfast, and he was trying to convince Kevin that Sherman was the bad guy, and it was like really sketchy and unfortunate. And then Kevin met up with Garrett and told him all this, and Garrett like freaked out, like, "Oh no, oh this is big trouble." And then they tried to sort of sneak past Edwin, and say, "Yeah, we're going now." And Kevin was supposed to go get us, the rest of the party, and bring him back to his dad. And so they left. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we were trying to meet with Garrett and God, I was wearing a pimp hat or something, trying to disguise myself by looking very out of place and obvious. And Sherman made an order for some clothes for us, a present that we were never able to claim. And so Garrett and Kevin came by. It took a really long time, but I think that's sort of the only thing that really happened of importance. But it took like an hour and a half.
You just made eggs.
Oh yeah, Jeeves.
Yeah. Jeeves,
What's
who
her
was
actual
not-
name?
Jeeves, who was not Jeeves, but
Yeah.
was in fact a woman.
Yeah, that is the
named,
most
like,
important thing that happened
Jane?
last session. But so they met up with us and said, "Oh yeah, you guys are in trouble here," and we were like, "Damn, dude." Anybody remember what Garrett told us? Like, because we met up with them, but I don't remember what we talked to Garrett about.
Eggs.
Probably. Anyway, we ended up saying, okay, it's time for us to get out of the city. Garrett probably, he just warned us that it's like, yeah, he's gonna be looking for you, and the guards are gonna be after you. Like, I can't really buy you a whole lot of time. So we're like, okay, we'll.
No, he
get the
never.
heck out.
He never talked to us after we pulled the Great Escape.
No, but this is before.
Tony's talking about before you guys. This is all
'Cause
before you guys left the city.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we warned him about his dad, and he was like, "Oh," and we tried to have the conversation with Kevin that his dad isn't so great.
My favorite part of the last session was Kevin having a ranked choice like voter system of who he trusts, like in a book, and then Garrett
Well, he
beat
has
out
his
his
list.
dad.
Kevin
Yeah, he
has
has
his,
list, and then Garrett was higher than his dad, and we all went, "Oh, thank God!" It didn't work
Yeah.
out though, but we still went, "Oh, thank God!"
Yeah, so the three of us, John, Sherman, and Andrel, were like, "Oh shit, we got to get out of here," and we went to the circus to get them for help. And Shara was talking to Terry and basically used Terry to cart us out of town. We got some disguises, and he took us to the sort of farmlands outside of the city. And I think are we close to the wall, or are we up like west? I say up west. It's up on the map, but it's west, I think. But did
it's
we go
like-
north?
You're like northeast on the map. You see that road that travels out northeast
Yeah.
from the city. You guys took that road out, and if I remember correctly, you're about like a half hour away from the wall.
I think we went a little ways. I think we went a couple hours.
You guys had gone out
Oh.
about 2 hours out of the city, I think it was, which would
Oh,
put
past the
you-
wall. Oh, well,
Yeah.
wait, yeah, away from the wall. It's like 30, 20 minutes. Like, we're pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Essentially. And we're about 4 hours away from Varenburg, if that's the city I'm thinking of, the one with the Dragonborn.
We shouldn't go to Varenburg.
No, but that's how
Okay,
close. We're pretty
I'm
close
looking at
to
my
it.
notes. You guys are two. Midwall is an hour north, and Varenburg is 2 hours north beyond that.
Yeah, we're only
3
3 hours away from Varenburg. Anyway, so we're at this sort of farmland. Terry left us at a barn, and he is coming back, and we told him to get Kevin and bring it back. And something else. Sherman wants him to pick up our order.
Yeah.
So then we shaved our
A nice
mustaches and said, let's find a place to hide out for a while, and then we'll go back to the barn and, later and wait for Terry. But we went into this tavern, which the name escapes me because I didn't write it down. And a it's basically as soon as we got in, a female who knew Andorel made herself known and recognized him. And that was it for us. On the Kevin side, don't remember. Don't remember what he was doing. His dad gave him an ultimatum about, like, you're either dropping this in the next 24 hours or...
Yeah, Kevin needs to become human again.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go visit his sister. And that's what we know.
Wait, was that the same session we didn't give the
Yep.
thing? Oh! I thought that was the session before.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Okay, I skipped over a very important part. We talked to Garrett and Kevin and went back to talk to his dad. Garrett convinced us that you should
That's
talk
why
to
you
my
had to
dad.
make your great escape.
Yeah, I thought that's 'cause it had already happened. Yeah, okay, so then we went back and he said, hey, give me the gem. And we said, absolutely not. And we took the fuck off and escaped the city. I thought that was 2 sessions ago. I thought last session was just making an escape, telling Garrett about it. But I forgot that Garrett is the one who pushed us into going and taking the meeting with Edwin.
Well, we probably could have, like, worked against him from the shadows if we had given him the gem, but, like, you know, that's always the thing that happens in a story where it's like, you're, like, watching it and you're, don't give him the gem, god
Yeah.
damn it. So,
Yeah, you know he's bad. He's only gonna do bad. And then we were just like, yeah, we kind of screwed ourselves. But I think we probably did the right thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know though, because I don't know what he's doing. Just from our perspective, we're
Yeah,
keeping
we-
evil out of his hands because
He
we
was
think.
going to use it to end world hunger.
Well, he was gonna
That's
end world
broken,
hunger
yeah.
by having Rythus eat most of the people, and then there'd be enough food for the last dozen people who were living underground.
Rythus will not ever be hungry again. That's
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm just saying, Delver and James and Marcus, especially Marcus and Donovan and Henry, they'd be pissed if they had to fight Rythus again.
James,
They would be.
But we can't say that I'm too old for this shit because we're only like in
'Cause
our
they're
like,
not.
low
Yeah, they're
30s.
like-
they're
low
like-
30s. Like that's, we're still
I think
old enough.
Delver's probably like 30, 31
Yeah.
right now. He's
Yeah,
like,
Jamie's like 32.
yeah.
We're
It's-
still
Marcus might
old
be too
enough.
old for this shit.
We're-
Marcus was too old for it then in the first one, and he'd had enough of all of it. Marcus wouldn't be mad about fighting Rythus. He'd be mad about having to get together with us again.
he likes Jamie.
No,
He's
he
got a
didn't like
successful business going.
Marcus hires like 15 cell swords to go with him, and that's like his contribution.
Yeah.
Not even
We don't
good
have
ones,
Marcus, but he sent us this army. He bought this mercenary army.
He sent us like 15 guys. Fire breath.
Yeah, they're all just staff helping at the bakery.
We found the finest mercenaries
On
in
an
the land.
open field, Ned. What?
Oh God.
We're
Yeah.
not-
So that
we're
was
bakers.
one packed in session.
Yeah.
I can't believe
played
that
a long
happened.
time. We played a long time.
I just remember we were in that market forever.
I know it was 3 weeks ago, Tony, but it was also only 3 weeks ago. It wasn't that long.
Whatever. It's forever ago.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about the Outer Wilds back then.
Just the Padawan.
All I knew is Crab wanted me and everyone else in the world to play it.
Now your eyes are open.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, the only puzzle I did is the imaging one. I'm not far. I don't get that joke.
God, that was the first thing. No, that was the very first thing that had the statue thing at the very start. Anyway.
I don't get that.
All right. Well, you were skipping through the conversations too much.
No,
We're paying
no. I
attention.
just read really fast and now I don't remember it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's why you like see eyeballs, right? When you're like going into or like
Yeah,
the
sure.
thing. Okay, yeah. Like it's like a mask going over your face, sort of. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah, that's all you get. Kevin
Okay.
decided to stay with his dad, and we're at a farm, or we're near a farm. We're in a little village, I guess, and we're at a tavern, an inn.
Okay, so you can get your inspiration dice, Tony. Thank
Hell
you very
yeah.
much.
Eric's gonna guide me too. I'm gonna have 2d4s on like just the worst. It's gonna be like a history check. That's where I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Eric, guide me. Give me guidance. No, I don't remember. 7.
Cruce staff, and he didn't know what happened.
Yeah, but Tyrael
He
didn't know,
most
so
of that. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry, I
God.
had some messages from some players to take care of there.
oh
what
god.
happened? No, Kevin, no.
I don't know why you're just assuming it's crab every single time.
Because he was
He's
laughing
giggling.
about it.
Well,
He's
there's
giggling.
there's a picture left over from the Star Wars game, still in our chat.
That's the Mitris are at roll 34.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the last thing Crab and I talked about in Discord.
Oh.
It's a good conversation topic.
Moving on. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Moving on. It is 9.
Okay. So, we'll pick up with you guys. And does anybody remember the name of the tavern? I know Tony didn't, but
Didn't write
We
it.
get another inspiration. If we do,
no.
Fucking D20. It's a full D20 if you can remember the name of this tavern. It got quiet.
Heroes
Busty
Rest.
Broad.
Yeah, I was turning down the music a little bit.
Is it the Heroes Rest? I went with the Busty Broad.
the busty broadsword.
Um,
Nice.
I think it's called the
Grubb's
Canaries-
Tavern.
Canaries Crumble, formerly known as Grubb's
All right, just tell us the goddamn
Okay,
name.
guys, good job, guys. Good job.
Sneed's Feed and Seed, formerly
you guys-
Chuck's.
You guys are here in the Bountiful Harvest is the name of the tavern.
Damn it.
You guys don't know specifically where you are, just that you're somewhere.
Or the
here
name
in
of the tavern.
farmlands. The name of the tavern was on the outside, so
Yeah.
you guys would have at least have seen that. So I'll say you guys remember
History
that.
check?
That's reasonable. But yeah, you guys don't know specifically where you are yet. Anyway, all right, so we'll pick it up there with you guys. It's gonna be about little after midday at this point, as you guys went over to see Terry pretty quickly, probably like mid-morning. He would have taken you out during the early afternoon, so it's maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
All right.
Okay, and last time we left off, there was, as Tony said, somebody who recognized Andorel in the tavern you guys were in. And if you remember, there's not a whole lot of people in there right now in the middle of the day.
That's
And
Eric
we
if
will
he knows
pick it
who
up
it is.
there.
I
Give
do
him
know
a
who this
D20.
is right
Give
now.
him a D20.
You
Yeah.
turn around instinctively to look at whoever it was that was talking to you, and yes, you immediately recognize who this is.
Oh, hey Cora, how you doing?
The Legend of?
C-O-R-A. Yeah, Legend of Korra.
Born.
It's actually named after Alex Cora.
Yeah, the greatest
Peter
baseball manager
Sikora.
of all time.
Peters. Petersy. Petersy.
Sikora. Peters.
Petersy.
Yeah.
Petersy Cora.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Or Peterse. Peterse.
It's 9 o'clock, as you said, Tony.
This is important. Now the game. This is the game.
Wait a second, Eric. We need a. Oh no.
So,
Anyways.
Andorel, she, upon recognizing and confirming this is you, she walks up to you and does give you a hug. Upon doing so, she kind of takes a step back afterwards and looks at like the scar that you have going across your body. That's new.
Yeah, that is new. Why are you here? I thought you moved into the city.
Yeah. Well, I did. Graham and I have decided to go our separate ways.
Oh, she's
Oh.
single. Of course. This
I
is
look
going in
over at
John's
John,
notes.
he's
John,
slicking back his
this
hair.
is John's mind palace just has like a bunch of like posters of nude women.
Just women he knows and would like to know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you left the city and he's still there?
Yeah. You can tell
So you're
gonna insight that?
she's being fairly awkward about this whole encounter engagement, or I guess really the discussion.
Yeah, I got it. So then you have the farm then? Is it just your own farm now? I'm just trying to get the logistics of it.
No, it's not.
Is this woman an elf?
No.
So, this must be the lady.
Do you
who
want to describe her?
nursed
them,
him back
Eric?
to health?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is Cora. She's like, I don't know. I haven't really pictured her too much, but she's probably like 5'3", just a young blonde.
5'3", Colombian.
No, shut up! Shut up! Shut your mouth. Anyway, blonde, blue eyes. Definitely didn't come up with that on the spot. She's probably about like 20.
Well, it says I have blue eyes, but I want gray eyes.
Yeah, that's what she looks. I don't know. She's
Yep.
probably pretty
Human?
attractive. Yeah, human.
She's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
there you
hot,
go.
easy.
Roll for attractiveness real quick, Crab.
Me?
You're not here, so you have to do something.
Strength.
Strength. 9.
Ooh,
Nine.
hey, she's pretty tough for a little 5'3" girl.
He's a farmer.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, a lot's happened. in
Kevin's
the,
working out right now. That's what
week?
that is.
How long has it been since I've seen her? Like a week? God, yeah, a lot's happened. Lots happened in
Probably,
like a
probably
week.
about a week and a half at this point. Yeah, like 10 days or so.
Yeah, so I like look at not James. I was gonna say James. John and Sherman and kind of like gesture away, like go do something else.
I didn't walk up with him. I'm leaning on a
no,
table.
but no, I thought we were all together. And
You
she
guys
said,
were all
"Hey."
together, and
Sure.
she
Yeah, but
she
you walked over.
up. No,
Oh,
no,
she
she
walked
walked up to
over.
him.
All
I
right,
thought he walked over.
No.
Okay. No,
Sherman and James are doing the thing that
Sherman
they're
and
doing-
James.
Oh,
Everybody's saying
Sherman and
James.
John are doing the thing that they're doing in that picture of them. You know, like they're literally doing that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like,
We're gonna need to campaign 3's got to just be the same character names as campaign 1, just different characters, so that we stop
Yeah.
messing it up.
yeah.
You can have a whole new character, but he has to have the same name.
Exact same name.
Brother James the Warlock.
Yeah. Played by
first name,
Crab.
brother.
That would make it worse. Yeah. You know about the thing I kind of told you about with the elf cult. You know, the thing we were talking about when I was on the farm doing all that
Yeah,
manual labor.
Yeah, what you went into the city to do, right?
Yeah, I did. I didn't take it super seriously, so I hired those two. I point back over them. They're still doing the post, and I didn't
Not
hire
unblinking.
Just holding it
Unblinking.
unblinking. Oh my god.
And we went on an investigation. We found some of the cult members. The guards didn't really listen to us. I got hit with a fireball and died. I got resurrected.
What?
Yeah, Yeah, no, just ignore that. Not
Just
ignore that.
ignore you
Yeah.
dying.
I guess don't ignore it, but
Well, don't go. I mean, I'm not dead now. That's what counts, right?
How? What? What?
Okay, so I died. Then I was resurrected by a potion man named Tyrael. Tyrael's tonics. You can find it on
Hey.
the main square.
and with the love of Kevin, the main ingredient, love, which was brought up by Kevin.
Kevin kicked down a guy named Kevin kicked down the door to get me in there and broke the door.
My tear rolled off my face, and as soon as it landed on you, you came back to life.
He did
It
the
was
Matrix.
probably,
He did the Matrix
drool
kiss of
from you
life.
switching into a dwarf like a split second, and you were like, Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot going on in both of our lives, huh?
Yeah. I mean, my past week or so has been quite eventful too. I don't.
Yeah, well, not
really,
as eventful.
Did you die too?
Oh,
Him further
did
into
you
the
did you
corner.
die saving the prince too?
I didn't save the prince though.
Well, you tried.
That's true.
Died
Sure.
trying.
Sherman
Save the
heavily
prince or die
considers,
trying.
walking up and giving her a business card. And
I was
as he-
too.
As he stands up, John puts his hand on his shoulder and like sits him back down in the chair because he knows exactly what he's gonna do.
And then basically we came across what we think is a conspiracy to resurrect Rythus the destroyer. What was his little suffix, the dragon suffix he gets? Or they all
mean,
get one.
Right, this the
That-
drifter.
Rythus.
That's why they
Rythus
know
the
him around
undead,
these
Rythus the
That's
dominator.
the type of thing that would be different depending on the area of the world
Yeah,
that you go
Yeah,
to.
you
right?
would
Like,
know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this
So
the great
whatever
Okay.
whatever
Nerds, people call them.
whatever your character has experienced.
What I'm gonna
Rythus
call
the
him
Great.
or I'm gonna elf, so I'm gonna call him
It's the great.
I'm gonna call him Rythus the Earthrender because I'm an elf who loves nature. So that sounds like a horrible thing to say to someone. I'm gonna do that. And he wasn't sure that was the plot, but we basically got kicked out of the city and we didn't get kicked out, but we were gonna get arrested, so we ran out of the city. So basically, my
Why were
plan
you gonna
is
get
what the shit-
arrested?
because we found a magic
Tell her
gem.
that.
What?
Why are you
Don't
telling
tell
her
people why we're here. Don't tell people why we're here.
Oh no, she's cool. I point to her. She's cool. Thumbs up.
The others may not be. As I'm looking around.
Get a room,
Weren't there not a lot of people in here?
There
That-
aren't.
That's too many.
They don't.
Are we
They,
the
they
only
don't
people in
I look around like the fucking guy in Jurassic Park. Right, this the world ender was trying to be resurrected.
Yeah,
See, no one
So,
cares.
You mean the
one
Earth
cares.
render?
Earthrender, whatever. Same thing. Earthrender.
The
Earthrender.
bartender gives you a like the fuck? What?
No,
This
you're
guy
not
do?
supposed to look at me. You ruined my point. Whatever.
You are
Um,
kind of the only one talking in here right now.
I do the road to El Dorado hand motion towards the bartender.
So what's your plan now?
What's up with you?
How are you? How you doing? I don't know. Her
I've-
marriage just fell apart apparently, so that's something. I can't be unsensitive.
That is.
I've certainly been better. No longer in the city.
Yeah. You didn't really answer the. What's
He's
your
bad
plan?
mouthing. She's bad mouthing the city, Sherman. How dare she? Oh, I stepped in excrement dumped from a window. Oops. Oh, that's from last week.
John, you've been wearing those shoes since October. Not
is
D&D
October.
October.
It's currently October, Sherman.
Oh, listen.
No, it was October ages ago. Years
like-
ago, even.
Like
Years.
years you've been wearing. You've been taking those shoes off for years.
No, John changes his shoes like crazy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be caught dead in the same pair of shoes 2 days in a row. That's the worst
He's-
part about being out of the city away from
Yeah,
his
he's
clothes.
going to be. Yeah. What's your plan,
I
Laura?
I don't really have one.
Is this spot where I'm in right now? Is this where her farm is, or is this like
You don't recognize.
We don't know
it
where we
I
are.
mean, you don't really know. Like from the
Like
little you
nearby.
saw, it doesn't look like it
Okay.
is, but you
So
don't
is it
really know.
so what? So you guys sold the farm then, right? Is that what happened? You said you were going to do
Well,
that.
yeah, the farm was sold when we moved to the city.
It took 1 whole week, huh? Sorry. Sorry, that's insensitive. I died. Okay, I get some slack here.
You would have said that even if you didn't die.
Yeah, but now I have an excuse, Sherman. Butt
Just
out.
whisper yelling across the
I did point out I am the only one talking, so you guys probably can hear me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're staring at you, unblinking
Yeah,
in
we're-
pose.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're doing the
I point
pose.
to Sherman. That's Sherman. That's John. And I see John slicking his hair back, and I shake my head.
I raise my I do the look.
No, I'm
You
shaking
can
my
hear it. You can hear it like a cartoon. Two quick eyebrow pumps.
head. What do you mean you have no plan? What are you doing in this?
No plans, eh?
No, hey, I kick him.
John, we should pull. We should just pull
I get
up
I get a
John
broom and I
Watterson,
start
you
like
can't-
shooing him like a cat.
John Watterson, you cannot seduce a widow.
Not a widow.
Oh.
I'm not a widow.
But
Sorry
you
for
may
your
as well
loss.
be because he's dead to her, right?
No,
Uh,
I'm quite sure that your husband is dead.
Sherman, what?
He's not. No.
He, you say? This is looking better for old John every word that passes.
Okay. Why did you leave the city if you don't have any like home or job or any idea of what to do?
Prospects.
I didn't want to say prospects. Didn't want to say that.
It's what he was thinking, though.
It was
trying to
what I
help.
was thinking.
I'm sort of like the Sherman of
I don't.
deducing awkward words they're trying not to use in conversation.
I don't really feel comfortable talking about that here. Can we have that discussion later?
Now she's
Sure.
smarter than Andorel is.
What did you say? I didn't.
He said she's smarter than Andorel is about not having the conversations in public.
No one cares.
The only
Um,
thing that really matters, I suppose, is that I've left Graham.
Yes.
Because he's dead.
I mean, we've separated. I suppose I should clarify.
Like an official separation, or
Well,
just
you have to keep them
Ross
separated.
and Rachel are friends taking a break. Everyone gets that, or they have friends in this universe.
Yes.
Who are Ross and Rachel?
You know who they are.
That horrifically ugly gentleman and that lady who's way out of his class and way more successful.
I was sure his name was Mr. Swimming. Mr.
Swimmington.
Harumph. Harumph, I said.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do at this point because we can go. I don't. Do you want to talk somewhere else
Well, she said later.
later? I know.
We don't have to talk now. I'm staying here at this tavern.
We don't have to buy a room.
Oh, yes.
No,
She-
I
Sherman,
walk
you
over
know-
and kick him in the shin.
Sherman, do you know what I've learned just now? This must be exceptionally cheap to stay here. If this woman with no prospects and no money is staying here.
You're not saying that super loud, right? Please tell me.
No,
you're
I'm
not
whispering it to
saying-
Sherman.
Okay, alright.
Mm.
But
Sherman's
he may
going,
say it,
"Mm."
he may repeat it extremely loud, but I'm hoping he doesn't. So
No,
it's like
no,
a 20.
Sherman will go. Mm. That's all. That's all he says audibly. But
Well-
you just see his eyes moving around like he's watching a tennis match.
Well-
we should stay the night here.
Well, I guess we're waiting for word from one of our friends.
Oh,
What?
you're telling you
We have no help.
everything.
We have no friends. We're here of
No.
our own volition. No implicating our friends in what we're doing.
I. So I mean, I don't really have anywhere else to go for us to talk. I mean, we could go to my room upstairs, but
Oh,
I don't want to
Could we?
take you away from your friends.
Oh no, it's fine.
Friends.
It's fine. Don't worry
He's
about
a
it.
client
They'll figure
best.
something out. We could talk.
yes,
He's a
yes.
client.
We can all go talk. I finally
no,
walk up. John
no.
Watterson of
I smack him away.
Hobbs and Watterson
I introduce
Detective
you.
Agency. The name pending. Right now,
Moon's wrath.
it's just Sherman Hobbs, detective.
You're not a detective yet, John. I took a correspondence
Well, I-
course.
I'm known to detect from time to time.
I have an official degree, John.
John, do you
I
know
have
how
a
long?
certificate,
Do
John.
you know how long I studied for that test? 12 seconds.
Just he memorized the answers.
Well, you were at detective school. He was studying the blade.
Yeah.
A B A B C A B C C A
I like the way
D,
for
E,
multiple
E,
choice, like
Yeah.
bubble your answers back
Yeah.
to medieval times with there's
No,
standard.
those were just the answers.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was an extremely easy test.
Oh, right.
What is
down
the
letter
first letter of the alphabet?
of the
What is
alphabet.
the
What
third letter
follows?
of the
Yeah.
alphabet?
What is between the two?
What letter does the word apple start with?
Yeah. All right, you're a detective. The city's only detective.
Would
Where's
you
Waldo?
like to be a detective? Moderate. Good
Moderate.
enough.
I guess. Somewhat.
He's so motivated, sir.
Yes.
All right, so you walked up to introduce yourself, John.
Oh, everything I just said, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except
No,
maybe the
not
test
every-
part, not the test,
No,
but right up
Test-
until.
the test that happened. That happened. The test.
Okay, yeah, it all
She-
happened.
She
I lean
like,
over. They're a bit
she
cuckoo.
shakes your hand and
Yes.
says, "Oh, it's nice to meet you,
Sherman
Yeah,
is
I do the
faking
nice
a limp.
noble curtsy, like take the hand.
Sure.
Oh yes, yes.
John." You
Sherman
said
is
your name
faking a
was?
limp now
John Watterson. Yes, correct.
with his cane.
And
Hello, I'm
she looks
Sherman
back at you.
Holmes.
Oh God. Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Sorry. That was not related to Hattrick.
Oh
saying, I'm
God!
sure,
And
but
then
it's
Yeah.
not related to
fucking
him.
dragon attacking the town.
Yeah.
Oh God! Now I know how Dial is going to get us engaged in this session.
Damn. Yo, is that Rythus?
Wright's crispy treat.
Right, this flies over and just drops Kevin's body outside of the tavern.
John just platoons. No.
Oh yeah, he'd be out there with the arms in the air.
Oh, Sherman
Okay,
just starts firing his gun into the air.
Okay, so Sherm, you're walking up to introduce yourself. Sorry, I cut you
Yeah.
off there.
No, yeah, that was all I was gonna say. But I am noticeably using the cane, which I do not like. I normally just hold the cane in my hand.
Okay, so are you walking with a limp?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm walking with a limp. And
Okay.
using
I'm
the
like
cane.
looking at him like he's fucking stupid when he's walking with a limp.
It's acting up. Old world.
I lean over.
she
He doesn't actually
she-
have a limp.
You don't
she
know
kind
that.
of smiles.
I do.
and
I've watched you walk before.
Fights through the pain usually.
You found yourself some handsome friends.
Yes, you
Ooh.
should have seen us with our mustaches. Unfortunately, had to shave them for a swim meet.
I actually prefer clean-shaven men.
Oh, me too. What a coincidence.
You prefer clean-shaven men?
Yes, of course.
All
Don't
right,
you?
you double down on it. I respect it. Anyway,
Yeah. Wait a minute, Andrew, weren't you the one who tried to flirt with a guard?
Tried. He got him.
I winked at him. Yeah.
He had him in the palm of his hand. I think is from how I interpreted it.
He was like putty.
Yeah, as far as Sherman knows, Andorel is gay and he's playing it cool.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
yeah.
He-
It's
he's
the
like-
opposite of the last campaign.
Yeah. He's-
At least,
that-
at least he thinks I'm gay, but he's not being obvious about it. He's keeping
Yeah.
it cool.
Well, he
that-
doesn't-
Are you guys gonna try to
Sherman's
convince him
very-
to be straight this time?
No, we're gonna allow him to do what he wants and who
Sherman-
he wants.
Sherman is not going to ever mention it unless it's like directly. But that guard like told him that he's not a very charismatic guy. He definitely just bought that. He just like assimilated that information into his mind. He's like, okay.
I ask her. So what is your name? Sorry.
Cora.
Or oh, lovely name. Is your family from around here?
Originally, yes.
Well,
Thanks to-
mine too, I suppose.
While they're talking, Sherman leans into Andorel and whispers, "Don't worry, I won't tell anyone."
Just has no idea. what he's talking about. Like,
Won't
what?
tell anyone what.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
He,
No,
he,
no.
like, he like puts his finger on his nose and goes,
Yeah.
"Shh." Leans back down.
Anyway,
I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing right now? Let's see if I can figure out if he thinks I'm gay. Nat 20. Nat
wonder if
20
he's
and do it.
gay.
Does he think I'm gay? Here's the insight roll.
Are you
That's a good
counter inciting? Is that kind of what's happening here?
I mean,
He's
I-
trying to
I
figure
was-
out what he's.
I was just trying to figure out what he meant by I know. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah. Close enough.
15.
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough. I think Sherman.
No, that's still a that's a 10. You have disadvantage on. We haven't slept. yet.
No, it's a 15. I don't have. Oh, isn't it still?
Yeah,
do I
you
still
still
got
have
the
one
one
level
day.
of exhaustion.
Oh yeah, I never slept. We ran out. All right, yeah, that's a 10.
What do I roll here?
Deception to try to hide it, basically.
I mean,
I
I'm
guess-
not.
Is
I'm
he
not
trying to
hiding-
hide it,
I'm
though?
not hiding anything.
I think it
That's
was
the thing
just-
is he's not hiding
I-
anything.
I
he's
think
Okay,
trying to
I-
figure
I
out
would-
what he's
I would
talking
still-
clear
about.
what he means.
I would
And
still
don't care
say.
how-
I mean, it depends how obvious you were attempting to be
Yeah,
with that
okay,
comment.
alright.
If you
Like
were
he was
trying
kind
to
of
be-
trying to make it obvious, but Andrew
if
just.
you're, if you're
trying to figure
trying
out
to make it obvious, then you can just like basically forego the roll, and he'll assume that that's what you mean. If you're trying to be somewhat sly about it and not entirely give it away, then roll deception.
Yeah, I guess it's.
I'll roll it. I'll
it's-
roll it.
it's probably
It's
deception
funny if
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Okay,
what
so
the fuck are
yeah,
you
you're
talking
not
about?
really sure.
He is gonna keep it a secret, whatever it is.
Even from me, he's gonna
Yeah,
keep the
yeah.
secret
You
that
don't-
I'm
you don't
gay
even know
from
what he's
me.
keeping a secret.
Sherman just like winks and then he realizes how the wink might be interpreted, and he's like, "No, not me."
No. Okay, come on, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, now he gets it.
No, okay, what?
Anyway, Cora, I couldn't help it over here, and I apologize for overhearing. It's not a very large tavern, and no
I'm,
one
like,
else was
shaking my
speaking.
head.
But
Cut the neck. Don't talk about it.
anyway, I couldn't help but hear you have some personal issues, and I, as a licensed doctor, I'd be more than happy to speak with you and this Graham
not
fellow and fix whatever it is, whatever issues you may have. I
married
can help
No,
through this.
that's very okay. No, no, thank you.
John, you vulture, get away
I
from
I
her.
walk over to John and I was like, marriage counselor.
I,
You
It pays
vulture, get away.
extremely well, Andrel. And the beauty is, there's no fixing it, so they'll keep coming back.
I do appreciate the offer, John. Truly, but well, I suppose I'll just be honest. I left him, and he wasn't. Let's just say he wasn't on board with the idea.
Oh, well, you have to do what you have to do. I'm sorry to hear that it seems to have ended on rough terms. But any friend of Vandrail's a
John, give
friend
me-
of
give me,
mine, so no, we'll be there for you. I
John,
put my
give me
hand on
one.
her hand.
Sherman
Go on.
Fucking like
looking at
shoulder him a
John.
little bit.
Sherman,
Like, quit it.
Sherman is not comfortable with this.
Oh
John,
yeah,
give me
no
a
one
give me a
should-
perception check.
Sherman is tapping his cane on, like he's standing up and like tapping his cane on the ground. Just-
Who's giving a perception check?
John.
Perception?
Yes, perception.
I don't see anything.
It's a 2. It's not 2.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
No, 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 no,
No.
no, no.
Can I
What?
insight her? Can I insight her?
Yeah, you can.
She into it?
Is she uncomfortable?
Is she what?
Is she
Into it?
Into it.
I thought the
Into
question was
what?
pretty clear.
The hand. He grabbed her hand.
Is she picking up what John is putting out? Like, is she okay with this?
I'm not putting.
Uh,
I'm just trying to help.
It's,
Uh-huh.
She doesn't seem uncomfortable. I mean, the whole encounter is like a little bit awkward, but she's not behaving like she's disturbed by the interaction.
Okay, that's
You're gonna get me too'd.
There's
Yeah.
a slight level of
John's,
awkwardness to it,
John's
but
a piece
it's
of
not
shit.
it's not an uncomfortableness, if that makes
John
sense.
Watterson, he may be a good guy, but he's not. He's a piece of shit.
yeah. Sherman.
John
is-
Watterson picks a lot of fights too.
Sherman.
He's a
Sherman
bad-
is also a piece of shit, but he's worried about the blowback coming back to him.
Yeah, he's worried about his business.
Yeah. he's-
If Kevin was there, he'd put his hand on top of yours, like we were putting our hands in, like a, to like say "Go team."
Hobbs
going
and
to
Guest
use,
investigation firm.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to put like a smell of a skunk right under John's nose right now while he's doing this.
I fight through.
Fight
That's
through.
the gif I sent. That's John right now.
Oh, he's Robert Downey Jr. in the 80s.
You poked out your mind.
Oh, he's coked out of his mind. When he shaved his mustache, there's just a big puff of white dust.
All right, Cora. How about
Investigation firm.
okay? How about like we can go to your room and talk about what your plans are because I'm a little concerned, but honestly more concerned about other things. But I'm still interested to hear what your ideas are. And John and Sherman can keep watch for.
No, we've got nothing to do.
No.
We'll come
Okay,
with you.
Well, no. No. See you guys later.
No, we're just getting to know your
And-
friend.
Andorel, your client and your safety is an utmost concern of ours.
Yes.
Sherman.
We have to keep him safe. He unfortunately has died under our watch once already. We can't allow it to happen
exactly.
again.
I died under your watch, so it can't get worse than that. So
It can.
You could be a thrall the next time.
We
that's
need,
true. That is worse. You are
See,
right.
see, Cora, we need to keep our eyes on him because we were warned that he could just die at any second.
That is not
That
true
maybe
at
the
all.
potion won't take. Oh, Tyrael didn't tell you that? Forget what I said. Nobody said that.
Oh, I
think
dare
think
you
we're
to
okay. I'm gonna
insight
take a
this.
rest, guys. No.
I
No,
dare you to
you're also-
insight-
You're not. Don't go to sleep. No. Not that you could if you wanted to,
Oh,
but
guys, I
don't.
think I have a concussion. I need
No,
some
no.
sleep.
Sherman pulls out his packet of smelling salts.
Yeah.
Duh.
John's got an adrenaline shot. He's waiting to give him.
Yeah, is your
Ariel said right in the heart, John. I've got this, old boy.
is your exhaustion gone?
No, he's got
I'm
one
still
more.
at level 1.
Okay, you're gonna die when your exhaustion's gone, probably.
Yeah. That is what Tyrael
Oh,
said.
okay.
We've been trying to keep him awake for days, but he just keeps sleeping.
All right.
He's gonna go to bed, just never wake up again.
And then My new character kicks down the door of the bar. What's up?
No, Eric, you're gonna wake up in campaign 3.
Yeah.
Where am I? You're in the other world, Andorel.
Paul has fallen asleep for 75 years.
The year is 1999.
Y2K is on the horizon.
Do 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 do.
Oh,
What
God.
is the Matrix, Andorel? I
That was
don't know.
good.
I just woke up. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Yeah, let's do a cyberpunk campaign with normal fantasy D&D characters.
Yeah, that is just Shadowrun, but Shadowrun sucks.
Yeah.
I love the characters that you guys made for Shadowrun, but the actual game.
I made Ryan Gosling and fucking
Yeah, it was Drive.
It was so funny. It was so that was like, and Dial as Officer Boston Strong.
Yeah.
You want to go in the building? Nah, I'm gonna stay in the car.
Yeah. Just gonna stare off into space.
Okay.
My guy
Both
was
of us have
my guy was
to
my
come in.
name,
The
and his
best
fucking
part of the thing, I
Shadowrun
had
name
like
was Tony
3 or
Flo.
4 rolls, and 2 of them were shit, but the driving checks are both like 19 and 18. It was like awesome.
Yeah, you guys like couldn't fight the. God, we really should play that again and just adopt the characters to D&D.
Yeah, just play it in D&D.
Yeah, like,
I'm on a horse.
I have so much work like planning that I did for that, and we only played once because the system sucked. That sucks.
Making a character is a problem. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was
now
great.
that we've sat up from the table talking about Shadowrun, and Cora's been staring at us in horror.
She left. She left
Yeah.
after the Shadowrun talk.
we had the
We
dice
need
that
to
we
make a
were playing.
character, Cora.
We were playing. Where'd you go? She didn't make her character.
She told me that it was too complicated. I tried explaining it to her, but honestly, I didn't understand it.
Sherman doesn't get it either. There's so much information, I can't retain any of it.
So many credits. It seems like you should have less things.
Oh God. Any?
I guess what out of character. What are we like? We're just waiting for.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're waiting for
Like,
Gary
what-
to come back, right? We can't leave.
Yeah, but we can't wait. Like we're not waiting here for. We have to wait for him at the barn.
All right.
But we just came here to like.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
'cause
know.
He's got a 2-hour trip back to the city.
We
He's
had
gotta
like 4
find-
hours.
He's
to
got to
kill at
find
least.
Kevin.
Like it's 5 or 6 hours.
I was gonna say I was gonna sleep in the tavern and get my last exhaustion out, but then
Yeah, we
Cora
probably
was
don't have
here.
that much time.
I have 4 hours. I'm,
Yeah, he's an
Oh.
elf.
Don't you still have to rest for the 8 or whatever it is? Like I think you have to be asleep for 4 of it.
Walking around the
trans
tent
4
is-
hours instead of 8.
It sounds like it means 4 hours.
Yeah.
yeah, it would be 4.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
from the
you
Star
if you went to
Wars
sleep
party.
like if you went to sleep like now, we
4
could.
hours in a trance of long rest and then 4 additional hours of light activity.
Well, is walking to a light
Walking
activity?
outside, I
Is
think-
traveling like to the barn from here?
we're like
I
right-
mean, yeah, I would say that's
Is that light?
an acceptable light
No, an elf
activity.
receives the benefits of a long rest in 4 hours while using the trance trait. I
Yeah.
answered that. So I can do it in 4 hours. Okay.
So yeah, if you went to sleep now, that would give us enough time to go back and wait.
I'm so
All right, Cora,
excited.
we have 4 hours and 5 minutes.
John, I've never left the city before. Oh, Andorra, would you like to use my tent so that we don't have to buy a hotel room?
I don't know that we're staying. We'll head back to the barn in a few hours and wait for Terry there.
Perhaps
Yeah, I have to
Andorra could sleep under the moonlight.
that's true.
Yes.
I'm almost at 100%, guys. My arm falls off. I'm all good.
Just put it back.
Hold on. It's all good.
Do you need to borrow my stapler?
You're a doctor, John.
Or, yeah, quick.
Yeah.
A doctor
For the
of
skin
philosophy.
guys.
Is it fucking? Does anyone know a doctor? Please, is someone a doctor?
Please, anyone else but me.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could discuss the moral quandary of attaching his arm back or not.
Yes. Well, some of you may know the finer points of Driftball, but his arm's gone.
Oh, that stray dog seemed to carry it away quite quickly.
Oh, I can't. I'm not catching that one.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, a dog. Oh.
Andrew, surely you need a rest.
I would, yes, I would like a rest, but it'd be rude
he needs
to.
a nap. It's fine. We'll keep her company.
No, it'll be rude.
Surely your friend can, but perhaps she can come with us, if you're so.
And wait
sure-
outside a barn? What?
Sure. Weather's fine tonight.
I'm actually on my shift right now, or
Your shift.
Oh, Sherman, it's not as cheap as I had previously anticipated.
Oh.
She's working here. She has a job.
Oh, so that's your
no.
plan. You're working here right now.
As a waitress.
As a
Cocktail bar?
working as a barmaid.
it's what I'm doing right now. Yes.
Okay.
Well, perhaps you could meet us when your shift is over. We'll be waiting by the barn.
Won't be over in 4 hours or so, will it?
No.
Well,
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Maybe.
can you get Andorel a room at a discount?
No, you don't have to do that. That's a little. We just.
20% or 30%.
I already.
15.
I already have imposed too much on Coro. I can sleep.
15%.
I can
30%.
meditate outside the barn.
40.
Okay.
Stop
Well,
haggling.
we don't want to sit. We don't want to sit out the barn for 4 hours. Probably 5 or
John-
6, honestly.
John, you're lucky. You're quite lucky that I keep our extra nightcaps and gowns in my travel bag.
Dear God.
What do you sleep in? Your armor.
They're like John on the truck walking around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like everything is out under the nightcap.
All right. Well, I will let you get back to work, Cora. I think I saw. Did someone come?
Sherman-
Someone come into the bar? Something
Sherman
happened.
looks like a pillow. His midsection is much larger than you would have anticipated.
I'm staring at him a little bit when I see that.
What are you looking at my gut for? I wasn't looking. Yes, you were. Okay, I was looking a little.
Sherman puts his hand over his like mouth at Andorel and like reaches into his gut and pulls out the gun and shows it to him and like puts it back in.
Whoa.
Oh. Even I hadn't noticed that one before. Oh.
All right. I'll go trance for 4 hours. John, behave. Sherman,
I do the little one finger salute, tap my head, and point at him. Yep, gotcha.
okay. And then I fucking.
I would say I'm going to stop what he'll do to her, but I'll be asleep upstairs, so it won't.
Oh, you'll be
implicate
asleep.
me.
Hold on.
Sleeping. It's 2 p.m.
I'm in my nightgown.
Why? Why did you change?
I thought we were all going to sleep.
Andorel needs to rest. He was killed recently.
You don't know what I do when we're not together.
All right. Yeah, I will.
Alright.
I guess I
That's
will
fair.
walk outside. Go towards. How far away is the inn from the barn?
Wait, you're gonna go
It's
rest
like
at the
across
barn?
the street.
Yeah, I thought we were all.
I don't know.
I don't want to sit in the barn. I don't want to sit outside for like 5
I guess if
hours.
we're gonna use this room for the whole day, we could get it. I could get a room, but I don't want to just like Terry comes back and we have to.
If we
leave.
get the room, do we have it all night? Like, if we get it now, can we like
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
all?
you would-
Okay.
you would have it all night.
All right.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go up. I'll ask. Do I talk to you or the barkeep for a room?
How long are you gonna need it for?
Just right now.
We'll start at the night.
We'll start with the night. Yeah.
This shall be my.
Because if you just
Winter
need someone for
Palace.
the day, you can take the room I'm in for now.
You might need it overnight too.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll borrow your.
Yeah,
room.
you go sleep. Yeah, you go rest in her room while she's working, and then
Okay.
yeah, then just come back down. Yeah, because
Yeah, and then if we need a room, we can get it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
we'll get her
I
on later.
appreciate it.
She hands you the key.
All right. I hug her goodbye and I go upstairs.
Side hug.
Not side hug.
Ooh.
Front hug, full force. No, zero side hug here.
Side hugs are better. Just saying.
Was he were his hands hovering?
Yeah.
Like,
Did you
inside.
touch her?
Yeah.
How uncomfortable was he
Sherman is
during the
looking.
hug?
Yeah.
The only
Sherman's
reason I'd
looking
be
at a
uncomfortable is because
microscopic-
John was like smelling me while I was doing it.
Sniffing
Trying to
you
figure
up
out
and
if John can make the play or if he will be impeding on his friend's progress is what John's trying to figure out.
Sherman is thinking about how pissed off he is that his business's name was brought up into this. mess
They all know.
that everyone knows.
Yeah.
He's
He's the one watching. He's my boss. He could stop everything I do whenever, and he chooses not to.
If word gets back to the city,
did I go? I went upstairs, right, Dal? I'm not here. I'm like gone.
I'm
yeah,
going to have to have a meeting with
Cora
the other
will like
shareholders.
go upstairs with you just to show you where the room
Okay.
is and all that.
Gotcha.
So.
Downstairs, is there? Let me open my D&D Beyond character sheet.
John or Sherman, Jesus Christ, that's like an old Sam and Max bit, getting the names mixed up. Oh Christ. Sherman looks at John and says, "I need to tinkle," and he walks upstairs.
That was a little more information than I would have liked to have known. Is there a spot where I could start busking, play the lute, try to make some tips?
I
Anybody
mean,
want right
yes, but there's nobody here.
Oh, there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
now's the
there's
time
not
for some
really anybody
practice.
to-
Hey,
I
you
mean-
never know what's gonna happen over the next 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, there's like an area where you could start to do some of that.
I take the loot out of my bag and I walk over and I like point. I like to the bartender. Point. Is this good? Is this good here? Can I do this? Like I'm motioning like that. Like, is this all right?
Now
It's
he
just like-
understands consent.
Sure.
Do 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 do. Yeah, and I'll do this. Play it nice and loud, preferably near an open window. Lure some people inside, and maybe I can gamble with them later.
I've heard of Delbert and James putting on wrestling shows back in the old days.
I'm not going to wrestle with you, Sherman.
Yeah,
Please stop
just-
asking.
You're just worried I'd win.
Correct.
I'm an excellent boxer.
I know that I won't win.
Too hard, too hard. Like his voice, like when he hits him, he's, "Ow, that was too hard."
Yeah.
You're gonna use your gun.
Dodge this. Shoots it at his feet.
Dance.
Hold,
Fucking
hold
hole in his
on,
foot.
hold on a moment.
Here's
yeah,
my
just like
signature move.
Mr. Burns thing. He's dance, and he shoots, and he has to reload it.
Yeah,
Dance.
I don't think it's as far as it's still like they have to put the gunpowder and like jam it in. I think it's just like a single there's no like magazine. It's just like a chamber that you put the bullet in. That's
Yeah,
what
it
I
seems
think.
like because it takes like 6 seconds not even to reload it. You can reload in an instant.
Yeah. That so I imagine it's just like a single chamber like firearm with no magazine in it.
Yeah, it definitely does not have a magazine.
Yeah.
The concept of a magazine does not exist right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wait for the 6-shooter though.
Oh, imagine how inaccurate it's gonna be.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would be better to just have 6 guns. New York reload.
Delver's
Hey.
gonna be learning. Delver's gonna use his fucking gun proficiency to teach Rockstar Long how to fire a gun.
That's his son.
Yeah.
Bastard son.
Yeah, his bastard son, Rockstar Long. I got to pick his name. Yeah, we know.
No. For my daddy. My mom didn't know my daddy's name. She just knew he was a rock star.
Where'd the long come from? That's a story
Oh.
for another time.
Well.
Well, you gonna jump over? I think we're just sitting around.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Sherman
what I was
went
gonna ask you
upstairs.
guys. What do
Sherman
you want to
went
do,
upstairs.
Sherman?
Oh, I was going to when Andorel went into the room, I was gonna try to talk to there's no way Sherman would know her name. He wouldn't.
I asked her to clarify.
Yeah, she
No.
did tell you guys what her name was.
Sherman doesn't remember people's names. I know it's Cora, but Sherman would not remember.
Okay,
it.
I mean,
Yes.
fair.
Thought he has a perfect memory.
Yes,
He heard it.
Katara.
Yeah, he has
Not-
he has a perfect memory, but he also just like anything he doesn't have to know, he like shunts
Yeah.
out of his mind.
Which is
Names-
names.
Yeah,
Names are
his
useless.
Yeah.
Unless
You
he's gonna
over
need to
there.
say it.
Well, he'll just say
Or-
you who did
If it's
that
part of
one
a
thing that
case.
one time.
Yeah. If it's part of a case, he probably remembers the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, this is technically not part of his case right now. This is like they're on a sabbatical from their case. So he's thinking about using again, but it'll be fine if it's just tonight.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Anyways, Sherman's skulking, waiting for Andoril to go into the room.
Were you just like following them up because she was going upstairs with him
Yeah.
to show him which
Yeah.
room it was? Okay.
Yeah,
Are you trying to be
gonna-
like stealthy about it, or are you just going
Yeah.
straight up like, I'm
Yeah,
here?
I don't want Andoril to see me.
Okay. All right. So you do like a delayed
Yeah.
approach. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she shows
What's
you the
my
room.
passive perception? Let's see. What is it?
We don't use passive perception.
That is correct. We do not use passive perception.
We do
Well,
not
mine-
use passive
mine is-
perception in this
Mine's
house.
17. If
Oh, that's a
Anyone's
failure of a
curious.
DM right there. You don't use passive perception.
I think passive perception's stupid.
dialect's rolling, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's-
I think
that's-
All
it's
right,
way
then I
more
will
fun
roll
to
to
roll
see if
for
I
it.
notice John walking up the stairs behind me.
You're not gonna notice John walking up the stairs
I'm
behind
sorry,
you.
Sherman.
This has
God,
been
we're
the
really
worst
fucking-
session
Oh
for this.
my God.
We have all fucked each other's names up.
I think I'm the only one who
times.
hasn't fucked it up yet, and I'm
Not
usually
yet.
the worst at it. So this is.
Cruz and I
if by
haven't.
The worst,
Not
Yeah.
right.
if by the worst you mean you
It's
do
coming.
it like one time per session max, then
I
yeah.
mean, that's still pretty not great.
Like, most of the time you don't do it. Most of the time you don't do it.
Yeah, you never called Delver Tuckus.
Can I roll it, or is it like? is
Why
it
would I have ever called him Tukus?
Human
That's his-
fighter.
That was his nickname.
Tuckus Applebottom. That was OG Delver. Actually, it wasn't really anything. It was just another fighter.
All right, do
wasn't-
I
yeah, it
roll to
wasn't
see if is he gonna stealth first?
Sure. Go for it.
God damn it!
Well, I can always roll worse, so I didn't.
17.
Disadvantage.
So you can sense somebody coming up the stairs behind you. It's actually the cane that bumped up
Yeah,
the stairs.
he's
once or
still
twice
walking with a
that-
limp. He's still walking.
that's what
He
that's
forgot
what
to
tips
give
you
up
off.
that act. He's too ingrained right now.
Well, he's committed. He's committed to the
I
bit.
admire he's
Oh,
committed to the role.
Yeah, you just hear like up the steps. You like hear him breathing and like. you
I'm
hear
not gonna,
just-
I'm not gonna do anything right now to try to catch him with whatever he's about to try to do. So I'm just gonna keep walking up. to the room? How is it like at the top of the stairs?
Yeah. So upstairs there are a decent number of rooms here, actually. Most of which seem to be empty as the doors are open. But yeah, she leads you upstairs, and it's one of the first rooms, specifically the second room on the left, as you come up.
All right. Thank you for letting me use your room. Very appreciative.
I'm really glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too, Cora.
Go
But
for
we
it.
have a watcher right now. Don't look.
Mm.
We were followed up the stairs.
You're saying that to her?
Yeah, whispering it to her.
Sherman is loudly breathing as he's later up the stairs.
She looks over your shoulder and sees Sherman.
Hello.
Are you...
All right. Well, now he knows.
Are you coming up to rest as well?
Oh no, I just had something. This is not business for Enderell. This is between the Hobbs Detective Agency, Hobbs Investigation Firm. Which sounds better?
Agency, I think.
Agency, yes.
Agency
The
gives you more.
Hobbs
Agency.
Hobbs and Watterson Agency.
That's, John is just saying that downstairs.
He's singing it.
If you have an emergency, Hobbs and Watterson.
I'm sorry, as I said to Cora while this is going on, I'm sorry about my friends. They're very interactive, hyper.
Why'd you say friends like that?
Roundabout.
Oh,
Singing yes downstairs.
I'm happy that you found friends, Andrew.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to phrase it.
He had to purchase us.
He hasn't paid us yet. It's fine though.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit worried about your transition to the city.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be staying in the city long either. I thought I would just come,
Which
guards
is
and leave.
funny because
but
I sort of thought I was.
yeah, it is funny how I think I ended up.
Yeah, it is funny.
We're
Ha!
all laughing.
We're laughing at you.
Wait, hold on, just okay.
I'm not there. I don't hear this. It's just
Fucking,
fun.
what are you, the two fucking Muppets at the top of the gallery? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Oh my God! I did not expect to stay in the city very long. And I shouldn't have said it was funny, but it was different.
I just think it's funny how.
Oh no! I walk away. No.
Oh, he just closes the door. Gotta go.
Yeah. Well, and I don't even know if we're done with the city. We're probably gonna have to sneak back in at some point because they refuse to listen to.
All of my things are there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Did I lock the door?
No.
Yes.
Our house is getting
Yes,
torn
I did.
apart.
Sherman
And a
was not-
search.
Sherman locked the door because he doesn't want us to walk in on his fucking set. He has to be the first one in the house. Remember?
He's fucking. Our house is like gonna be empty when we get there. Those guards are
yeah,
gonna
guards
tear
are
it
gonna be
apart.
so-
Mr.
Yeah.
Fudgeson is still there, so it'll be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guards open the door. Delver's just standing there.
No, it's not Delver. Our landlord is named
Oh.
Mr. Fudgeson.
Oh, okay. It would be funny if Delver is there and he's
It's
like,
a common name.
"Hey,
It's
boys,
kind of
you
like
got something
yeah.
in?" No, we're good, Mr. Fudgeson.
It's kind of like Hudson.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess. No, no, but it's more popular than Hudson.
Yeah.
Delver Fudgeson is the John Smith of D&D.
Yes, for sure.
There's
That's the most
tons of
common
people
name.
named Delver. And,
There aren't
Yeah.
a lot of people named John Smith anymore because of that, though. I don't
Yeah.
think there were.
Anyways.
You get
Anyway.
Pocahontas killed, and they just stop using your name forever.
Yeah, that's how it works, I guess. I'm sorry to hear about Graham. I only met him for a little bit. He seemed decisive. That's a nice term for him. Decisive?
She says something like that.
I was about
And
to say he can't speak ill of the dead because he said you were a widow, and he's even in my head now. I know he's not dead. But...
My mind palace.
So
Are you sure
she-
he's not dead?
she has a long like barmaid dress on, and she unbuttons the top button
Oh?
and kind of
Oh?
pulls it to the side a little bit, and you can see bruises on her neck.
Ooh.
Oh.
I can investigate that.
I can investigate those later. Oh no.
No, not the marks. Well,
Sherman is now interested because he has a domestic abuse case. I could have John beat the living hell out of this man.
Oh, now I have another
oh,
reason.
John would.
I
Oh,
see.
John
I
would
see
fight
the
me
marks, and I'm like, oh, now I have another reason to go back into town. Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Eric's
gonna
going to
equally-
town.
I'm equally a match for any peasant, but John loves it more. His heart's in it more than mine is.
John's not a very good fighter, but he does pick them frequently.
He does. Yeah, he loves fighting like any reason.
Yeah.
Like the slightest provocation. Oh, you don't like my shoes, man?
That is that
What's
is
up?
in John Watterson's flaw. You know, the bonds and flaws. The flaws is he's got a quick temper and he's like always getting into fights. Like it's
I'm gonna. Cora, do those still hurt?
It's not that bad. It's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry that he did that. What caused it? If you don't have to say.
That's it.
Well, yeah. What?
What?
Like what?
Well, she was mouthing off.
Like no. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what happened?
Sherman is
why-
mentally he's not good at social things, and he wouldn't say that. Come on, man.
What?
She
Hey,
walked
what
into a
caused
door.
Come
that?
on. No.
Yeah, wait.
Hey, what caused that?
No.
Hey,
I wonder.
Shut up.
No,
peanut
she
gallery.
walked into
She
a
just-
door.
Yeah, she walked into a door.
She fell down some stairs.
God. Oh my god.
God, Andorel. Oh, that's
Take a nap, Andorel. Don't answer that. Hey,
I'm gonna
go.
walk down the stairs.
He has
take Sherman
exhaustion.
down the stairs and then go back to the conversation. No. No, like why did he? I did phrase that wrong. The peanut gallery was correct, but
Man,
Why-
why did he have to do it during the break-in song? 7 people heard that. They weren't in here moments ago.
why? What happened? Why did he do that? Is it just like I don't like? I'm trying to figure out like is he just a complete piece of shit, or were they fighting, or what happened?
Yeah, did you cause it?
I'm not asking if she caused it.
Are
Might
you
as well
asking
be.
for it?
The peanut
What were you
gallery.
wearing?
Yeah, what were you wearing? Were you wearing a sticker on the back of your shirt that said "Punch me"?
He was a lot different when he came back.
The war?
Yeah, I've heard that can sometimes happen. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
It's okay. It's good to see a
Take
friendly
a nap.
face.
Yeah, good to see the friendly face, and I like nod and I like look over to see if Sherman's still there. Is he still there?
Sherman is still there, and he's tapping his cane on the like.
What are you
ground.
doing? What are you doing?
I have business. This is official Hobbs investigation agency business.
Go back downstairs, Sherman.
No, this can't happen in front of John.
What can't happen in front of what? What the fuck does that mean, Sherman?
Go to sleep. This is not your concern.
I'm very concerned right now.
She's in no more danger than you are.
So she is in danger.
Who's in danger?
Well, don't you look at me that way. You wouldn't be in any danger.
Go to your room. Go to your room.
You can. I'll be quiet. I'll just sit here. You can do whatever, but I'll be staying right here.
Well, I don't. This is quite
Come
embarrassing.
on, hurry it up. Come on.
My assistant John is quite smitten with you, I can tell. But please say the word Spumoni if what he says crosses any lines, and I'll keep him away from you.
How about you pick a different word than that? John will probably figure out something's wrong.
John loves ice cream. I'm sure he'll bring it up.
What the fuck? Sherman, go back downstairs.
I'm going. I told John that I was going to tinkle, and I'll just say that I had to do number 2 instead.
Okay, Sherman. Go back downstairs.
He waits, he gestures towards Cora, like if she understands him, he sticks his hand out with one hand still in the cane.
Spumoni?
Spumoni.
I really think you should rehash the word.
Spumoni?
Spumoni.
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 Oh, now he said it. Now what do we do?
That's part of John's song. He doesn't know what the word means.
He's the song's just repeating that over and over again.
Spumoni, 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 Spumoni.
That's where I got it from. Oh, damn it. Just say you like that song. Sherman turns around, forgetting to limp for a second. He just turns around regular, and then.
But does he catch it?
Yeah, then he limps down the stairs.
That was something. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Can't get back to me. Sherman's just talking to himself as he's just going down the stairs.
I do a 1,000-yard stare. How did my life get to this point? I wonder what Kevin's doing right now when it cuts to Kevin.
Me too.
Okay, so you're gonna rest at this point in the room,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
John and Sherm, what are you guys doing?
Killing time, playing the lute.
I'm gonna do a nice acrobatic display in front of his. I'll do a nice jig.
At some point in the next couple hours, I've Cora comes by while he's playing, whatever, dealing with the tables. He's gonna. Excuse me. A button seems to have popped off my shirt and flown across the room. If you find it, please let me know. My chest is quite exposed up here.
By the way, as soon as I get into the room to rest, I take off my shirt. I forgot to do that. I haven't been doing that, and I need to do that more.
Yeah,
Character trait.
me too.
Put that back on, Watson.
I think we all need to take our shirts off more.
I think we need some oil too.
Sherman, do you have my tube sock?
We need some oil.
It's just in D&D, dude. It's not real, dude.
Sherman can't take off his shirt because people will see the holster that he has under his shirt.
They'll see his holster and then also the gun.
Yeah.
You got Die Hard style taped to your back.
No, it's taped to his chest.
To his gut. Yeah.
It's resting on his stomach.
Yeah.
It's free. It's not taped. It's free.
Quick, and by goes Sherman's chances of having autistic children.
Sherman is asexual. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He does care about having his balls blown off by a gun, though.
No.
Nah, John would just healing word it back together.
Yeah,
That's
if he
not
can't
how
have
that
kids,
works.
he doesn't really care.
Yeah, even if it came back and it was just for show, he'd be fine.
Yeah, he doesn't really use it too much. It's okay.
It's all good. But yeah, John's missing his not only is a button gone off of the top of the shirt, another one's clearly unbuttoned. There's 2 buttons down on this thing.
Sherman puts on his reading glasses and looks and sees oh, Bother, I'll have to say that button that you did that on purpose. You always do that.
Yeah.
It flew off. I didn't see it.
Yeah, you just rip another one off.
Yeah, Sherman's just like he's on his hands and knees looking for the button because
He won't ever find it though, because John swallowed it.
Yikes.
Not the only thing John's about to swallow. What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
He might learn something interesting about this farm, girl. They build them different. They're built different on the farm.
Oh god.
I did
She's
roll her
just
strength.
built
You
different.
guys should have been warned. You know, Sherman was right. I am gay. You guys are really into this femboy I introduced to everyone.
You're not gay if you're having sex with a trans.
I told you, Eric.
No,
this
nobody
time
said she was
around,
trans.
they're gonna-
I said it was a femboy. It's
This
different.
time around, they're gonna try to convince your character to be straight.
Yeah. No,
No, we're convincing him that we're okay with not trying to pressure him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we.
Well, nobody else. We all knew he was. It's just Sherman actually, because the rest of us were there. We all saw what happened with the guard.
I wasn't there.
No, you were there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was, when we went up-
Was he?
Yeah, because he was the small business owner. I pointed out. I said we
that's
were all
right.
part.
You're
Yeah,
right. You're right. Yeah, he was.
we were all there. It was just Sherman. He was the only one who was. I think he was skulking about.
Yeah, he was doing some sleuthing over in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, we will cut over to the other two. But we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break before we do that because we have already been going for almost an hour and a half. Now.
God.
So let's take a quick break. Come back in about 5 minutes, and then we will pick this back up again back in High Peak.
Yay!
And Kevin's leading the revolution.
Kevin's
Alright, I'll
he's
be
getting
back
on
in
the
5.
cart.
Yep.
Kevin.
You're applying someone.
Okay, we are back from our break, which always goes longer than I intended to, but yeah, so we're back and we're gonna pick it up now with Kevin, actually, in the aftermath of the situation with his father. So, Kevin, what
Yes?
are you up to?
What time? When are we? Like, is this right after?
Yeah, this is right after, so you're like late morning right now.
Okay. Well, I imagine I'm still in bed. Had a horrible night's sleep because my friends abandoned me. And I've been
Didn't that situation happen this morning? Like, didn't you guys when you
Yep.
woke up?
Couple hours ago.
Yeah, so you haven't gone to bed yet or anything.
Oh,
Or-
I
this
thought
is-
we went to bed after that happened.
No,
No.
no. That was
He-
before.
he,
You went to bed the day before and then woke up the next day, and you and Garrett went to go get your friends and bring them back.
And then we went, saw your dad, and we threw dust in his face, fucked off, and then he told you, if you don't fix this in the next 24 hours, he's disowning you
Okay.
about being
So
a
This
dwarf.
meaning your dwarfism.
And he
Okay.
doesn't care about the amulet. From you, at least.
All right. So in my head, that was a dramatic moment last session. So it had to happen at night, but it didn't happen at night.
It happened.
Okay.
So
When does this
he went
does this
back to his
pick up
room.
like 10 seconds after that, or does...
Yeah, this would
Kevin
be
went to
this
his
would be
room
right
and
after that.
woke-
We're figuring out how he's reacted because you guys.
So
have
we're
all
still
run
in the
off.
town. We're still in the town in the cannon.
Yeah.
Crab just finds us and kills us and prevents the entire last fucking and the last session and this session from happening.
So okay. So my dad is he telling me to go get this fixed right now? Yeah, he said 24 hours, and it's morning. So he wants me to go turn back into a human, right? Like
No.
leave now.
Yeah.
Okay. And they told me to visit my sister.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So I guess it's the morning, so I'll get some eggs from Jeeves.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's like 10. 11.
You ate breakfast already.
oh, I'm on 1 second breakfast.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
How
understandable.
do you think Kevin gets like that without having a lot of protein in his diet?
yeah. He never even tried to get this big. He just ate a lot of eggs.
Gaston.
Oops.
Kevin has
Okay.
Gaston physique in my mind.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah, but his physique is like Gaston.
All right. And I guess it's like the whole family around the table or whatever. I guess I'll like leave and be like, okay.
So you had already gotten breakfast earlier when you came down with Garrett. You had gotten eggs.
Yeah. Okay, and then I got leftovers.
Okay, so you're getting leftover eggs from the kitchen.
In the trash.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go turn myself back into a human. I'm not saying that to anyone. just gonna-
Is that just your internal monologue? Or...
Well, I'm gonna say it out loud, but no one's around me. And then I'll leave.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll start walking towards the mage tower or whatever. The mage school. And
Okay.
I'm very Kevin right now is very conflicted about what happened earlier. He doesn't know who to believe. He doesn't know who who's telling him the truth, who's
If you look at the if you look at your list, remember, I don't know how long prestidigitation lasts, but I guess this just happened. There, Kevin is written at the top of your list of.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll look at my list, see Kevin at the top, and I'll be like, what am I what am I doing, Kevin? The prince is in danger right now, and I'm gonna worry about turning back into a human? No. That's not helping anyone except my racist dad who doesn't like dwarfs. So like midway to the mage tower, I'm just gonna stop, turn around and start walking toward Tyrael's tonics because I don't know where else to go. Yeah, I'll go to Tyrael's tonics because we need to save the prince, and I don't know where my friends went.
Okay.
The only
so-
place I know to go to is Tyrael's tonics.
He's like a
Alright.
dog.
So you make your way over to Tyrael's Tonics. By the time you get there, it's about noon. And you walk over and you find Tyrael outside, who is doing his best to install a new door here into the front of his store.
Kicks it down to get in.
I'll knock on the half built door.
It's like open while he's trying
He's
to.
like leaning
standing
against the
outside,
side,
it's
and
not-
he's
Yeah.
It's not even open. Oh my god. Okay, what are you doing? Go ahead. Sorry.
yes. Kevin, how could I help you?
Tyrael, we're going on an adventure. Me and you.
What happened to your handlers? I mean, friends.
I don't know. That's why I need you. We need to go find him. It turns out Max Evil isn't real.
Uh-huh. I thought he was in prison.
Well, there's someone used Max Evil as an alias.
Okay.
But the prince is still in danger. I don't know what to do, but I'm sure Sherman and John and Andrew know what to do, but I don't know where they are, so I came here.
Last time I saw you guys, you were all together. What happened?
They kind of ran out in a puff of smoke, and I didn't know what to do, so I just stood there because I was just doing what Garrett was doing, and he just stood there. And
Uh-huh.
I don't know where they went.
I see. Did they give you a way to contact them in event of an emergency?
No.
Okay, well,
Do you
Alright,
you know
wait.
where they are, right? You're like the smartest person I know.
yeah, see, it's been a while. I've been gone for a couple days. My memory's not that great. But, let's go look for them. Why don't you take me to their office?
What about your door?
You know, I was kind of hoping that when you talked to your dad to get me a new door, they would also actually install the door, so we'll put that on the
Yeah.
bucket list.
Yeah, I can't really talk to my dad right now. He expects me to go somewhere not here.
He expects you to go somewhere not here.
He wants me to go turn back human, but there's more important matters to attend to right now, so
Would I know of a potential way to turn him back into a human, by the way?
You can give me a history check.
Come on, Nat 20. Nat 20, please, for the love of God.
Nat 20.
Please.
Tyrael, right? Character
why are you guys
sheet.
all racist against dwarves?
They're
I want
dwarves.
Kevin to stay as a dwarf now.
This
How do
would make
I
it easier
find this
for
again?
us to-
Oh, core. Would you say history?
Oh,
Yeah,
What's
you
Kevin's help?
don't know of any. You think maybe the person who owned, like your mentor, owned the tonic shop before you might know, but as you established before, he's not in the city anymore. He sort of left to go on somewhat of like personal pilgrimage, and That's what paved the way for you to begin your career. So
Got it.
Seems like
You know what, Kevin? You're right. Turning you back into a human, not a high priority.
Oh, the prince is in danger. We have to go on an adventure to stop this.
Oh, you know, adventure's a strong word, but I'll tag along for now. Where do you want to go?
I was on a quest before, but now we're on an adventure because I don't know where we're going.
Oh, that
I
is
don't know
cool.
where we're going. Okay. Do you have any clues as to where we should go?
Well, Andorel's an elf, so they might be in a tree.
Oh, we're gonna look for them. Is that our quest or our adventure?
Well, I don't know where else to go.
Okay. Right. So there are trees outside the city, I presume. We could start there. What else?
That's all I got.
You know, I kind of noticed that your detective friend had a bit of a health issue. You know, it seemed like he was using some substances. Do you think we could try and find a supplier of such substance?
Who's using substances?
You're right. Never mind. That was terrible. Forget that I said anything. Your
Oh,
friend is
God.
great.
Kevin doesn't even know what substances means.
Yeah.
No. He thinks he
What
was
do you
like porridge or something.
Yeah. What do you
I'm saying
mean
he doesn't
use?
have style. There's substance.
How about we go to their office and see if we can find any clues as to where they may have gone?
Do you think your shop will be fine without a door?
You know what? It's lasted this long. I think it'll be all right.
The door is almost all the way on. You just need someone with a little bit more oomph to help you get it into place on the hinges here.
Yeah, but I'm talking with a door. I think we're lacking in the oomph department there.
Just because he's short doesn't mean he's lacking oomph.
It's a
He has
tall
more-
door.
I've got
He
a
has
catapult
more-
spell.
He has more oomph than anyone.
You know what? I've actually seen you use magic, and we're gonna avoid that for now.
Well, I could help. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's just both, without magic, lift up the door and try and align the hinges
Okay.
and fix this door.
Okay.
Dial. What do we do next?
It's gonna be strength checks from
Both.
well, I mean, both of you or one of you can do it twice as you're being assisted by the other.
You know what? I'm not very strong. How does the door feel strength-wise?
Yeah, just let him assist.
Kevin has some elite mental strength.
No, that's not. We're talking about physical strength here.
Yeah. Yeah, that,
You know,
that's
let's both roll. We got
No,
this.
no, he's really good at strength. You should probably just let him do this.
Oh, okay. He's got this then.
Okay.
Kevin's gonna fix the door for me.
Okay. I'm gonna. Am I doing anything, Dal?
What are you trying to do?
I'm using all my strength to try to lift it up without magic.
Okay, so then you need
But
to
I'm-
roll it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You
It's
need to roll a
strength.
strength check if you're doing
Okay.
that. Not a save, a strength check.
Oops. Yeah.
That's the same thing, same modifier.
It's probably the same, so that's,
yeah, it's the same.
that's fine. You can do it again because he's assisting you. Okay. 16 is good enough. You are able
Okay.
to hoist it enough to get it onto the hinges here and down in place.
Sweet. I'm gonna lock it up, and then I'm gonna. Kevin, can I trust you to lead the way to the office? Do you know how to get there?
What office?
You know
You're
what? It's okay. I've been there before actually once. So
What
office?
I'm gonna guide us to the detective office place thing.
What office?
Don't they have an office?
Yeah, no,
they
it's just
do.
Kevin
It's
asking
just
for
his
the office.
reaction. Yeah.
After you guys, you had established you're going to the office.
I thought they were going outside the city to check out all the trees.
Not yet.
No, there's trees in the city too. They're gonna go around to every tree in the city. They're gonna look into the tree for you.
They're gonna
Tyrael.
find me, and I'm like, fuck.
He's just up in a tree. There he is.
I knew it.
Cart.
I knew it. All elves live in trees, just like all dwarves live in mountains. I knew it. My dad was right.
John's halfway up that tree.
His arms are wrapped around the tree and his legs are just like flailing.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. Okay. All right, so you guys are headed over to the office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys start making your way over there towards it. Let me put on the like city. I don't want to call it music. Noises.
I think that the Lakers just
There we go.
lost to the Thunder after I was talking shit about the Thunder. I'm sorry, Thunder.
That's really funny.
Okay, so you guys head over and give me a perception check. I'll say
Who?
Tyrael, because I would imagine
Yes.
Kevin's probably not gonna be paying attention. Okay. So as you guys walk up, you don't notice it right away until you get up to the door, but the front door to their office is open.
Is it like kicked open? Do I like turn
Was
and
it
look
me?
at Kevin? Yeah, do I like look at Kevin like
Probably the guards.
I'll recognize the look and just shake my head.
no, not you. Okay. Do I hear anyone inside?
You don't hear anyone inside. No, this is the front door to like the apartment building, basically.
Huh?
They live in like an apartment building. Imagine that.
Uh-huh.
Like, picture an
Yeah.
apartment building. Yeah, so that's where they live, and this is like the front door to the entire building, and then they have like a unit inside on the first
Okay,
floor.
so I wouldn't think anything is wrong at this point in time. The door is just open.
Yeah.
I
Right?
mean,
Because it's just a building door.
yeah. I mean,
It's not
you,
usually open though. Like it's not
no,
usually ajar.
it's not like you would know enough to know that it would be weird for a building like this to keep the front door open.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just walk in, I guess. I'm gonna head towards their apartment.
I'll knock on the
Complex.
open door.
Kevin, are you okay?
Sherman?
You knock on the open door and it swings open further. There is no reply.
Must
We're
not be
gonna-
home.
Well, let's go see if they left you a note or something.
Yeah. Yeah. A clue.
A clue,
Since we're
exactly.
detectives.
I did hear you were his partner, right? You helped him solve all the mysteries.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good at detecting stuff.
I believe it. As I'm like walking into the building.
At detecting things.
Kevin
Alright, so
smashes
we-
into the wall because Tyrion's going through the open door and Kevin just keeps walking next to him.
I walk towards their like apartment complex within the
Oops,
building.
sorry, didn't mean to roll that. I was just trying
Okay.
to read it.
That door is open as well. When you get up
Is it
to
like completely open or like slightly ajar?
It is. It is forced all the way open.
And I still don't hear anything inside?
No, you can see inside.
Yeah, that's what does it look like inside?
It's a little messy. It looks like somebody has gone rummaging through the belongings within the apartment. It's not a complete disaster, but it looks like somebody was looking for something.
Kevin, were John and Sherman in some sort of trouble?
Well, I mean, they're detectives. They're always in trouble.
True, but it looks like someone tossed the place. Do you know what they might have been looking for?
The Max Evil. No, he's not real.
Yeah. Okay, we got that. I'm on board with that. Not real.
The people who are gonna murder the prince, they
Uh-huh.
know they're close.
Okay, so it might have
And
been
the-
the people trying to murder the prince.
And then I knock on the open door.
Are you gonna call out again?
Sherman?
Yeah, it looks like they're not here, and that someone was looking for something they might have had. Did they keep anything like secretive? I mean, I know last time we were with you, I was with you guys. They found some like shards of a crystal or something. Did you guys ever figure
Yeah.
that out?
They didn't want to give that up.
Oh, okay, so they kept that.
Yeah, they didn't want to give it to my dad.
Oh, so
Uh,
your dad's involved.
Yeah, I mean, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Sherman and John said. But, like, why would my dad do that? It doesn't make any sense. But they said that, and Garrett said that too.
Garrett said what?
He said he said my dad was suspicious, right? Yeah.
he definitely
Garrett,
did.
yeah.
I see, and knowing you, Kevin, you probably told your dad that these people were saying these things, right?
I did.
Yeah, and how
I-
did he react out of curiosity?
Well, I asked him if it was true because I thought he would tell me the truth,
Uh-huh.
and then all my friends ran away after we talked to him.
Were they with you when you told your dad these things?
Were you? I don't think so. I
John
think I
was.
told him multiple things on multiple occasions. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to piece
John
together
was
the
invisible
events that
in the
took place.
house, but Kevin didn't know that.
Yeah.
So then your dad must have wanted to look for them, right? To sort this all out.
Yeah, he wanted the gem
Oh, okay.
or crystal or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And now they're gone with the crystal or gem. And Dad still wants it. And he also wants me to be human. Which, I mean, is a waste of time at this point.
Right, true. Okay, I'm starting to piece this together. The crystal upsetness between family and friends. I got it. All right, I'm gonna go look into the apartment and see if there was a note or something left behind.
I always leave a note.
Exactly. Always leave a note. So I want to investigate the apartment.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check. Okay, so you don't find anything that seems to indicate where they would have gone. You find some interesting ramblings of notes that you could tell are from John, specifically referring to previous cases that they've been on, and also Sherman in general, like notes on Sherman.
Sherman's diary.
The
is
other
just-
thing you do find, which appears as though it's been stepped on and it's a little crumpled up, near the doorway where you came in, actually, is the note that you left for the group the day before, saying that you were leaving to go back to your shop to fix the door.
Right. Definitely wrote that.
Yes.
Oh, you wrote that. Oh.
Yeah, I wrote that note.
And
Interesting.
it does say that you had returned to your shop, and it's signed by your name, Tyrael.
in
Uh-huh.
your handwriting.
So if you wrote that, does that mean you trashed the apartment?
Kevin,
Do
you've
I-
seen
do
this
I-
note before.
You've seen this note yesterday.
Do I recall writing this note? Yeah.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
okay.
You wrote that and left that for them at the start of the last session to explain why you were leaving.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So there's only been like a day between me leaving
Correct.
and okay,
Correct.
them disappearing. Got it. Kevin, how does your brother feel about everything that's been going on?
Oh, he's the coolest.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go talk to him next. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he might know. Well, no.
No?
He wanted me to turn back into human too.
I see.
So
But was he like super upset about it, or was it more of just like a hey, it'd be nice to have the old Kevin back?
I think he just wanted me to do what Dad said.
But I thought he was suspicious of your dad.
Yeah.
I see. Don't worry, this is going great. We'll find your friends.
I'm lost.
I feel
Did
like I'm watching Of Mice and Men right now.
they ever tell you anything about their family, their backgrounds, anyone that might know where they would have went? Remember you told me about your mom that one time. Did they ever tell you about their moms?
Well, Andrel's an elf, so his mom was probably an elf.
Uh-huh.
So she's probably in a tree somewhere if she's not dead. John was a half elf, so either his mom was an elf or a human, so there's like a 50% chance she's in a tree somewhere.
Wait, haven't I met one of their sisters or something at the like mage school or something?
That's Kevin's sister.
Oh, Kevin's sister. All right. Continue, Kevin.
You know Kevin's sister. You have a
But I didn't
relationship
know
with
she
her.
was his sister at the time, did I?
No, because you didn't know Kevin.
Right. Okay.
You're more
So-
familiar with her than him.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
So there's a 100% chance that Andrel's mom's in a tree, and there's a 50% chance that John's mom's in a tree.
Yep.
So that's a 150% chance that one of their moms is in a tree.
Yep. That's great. Great work, Kevin. You keep thinking about that. We're gonna change locations while you ponder on that, okay? We're gonna head to the mage school to find your sister. Maybe she could help us locate them.
She's gonna tell you the nearest tree.
No, she's gonna cast a spell to find people.
Pine tree.
Well, they told me to go to her to turn me back into a human.
I cast
Oh, that's
detect
great.
tree.
Both of these things line up.
All right, yeah, I guess that works. Then I don't have to lie to Dad that
True, lying is bad.
yeah.
Can I grab something, a possession of both John and Sherman that looks like they may have like used or
Yeah, you got grab the
around a
quill and
lot.
grab the quill and the
Mustache
crack pipe.
Mustache. Sherman does not smoke crack. He's an
Can I
IV
grab
drug
some
user.
objects, Dial, before we leave?
Well, what objects, John and Sherm, are things that you would have left behind?
Mustache comb.
Yeah.
Bunch of clothes.
Yep.
My journal that just has, it just says, dear diary, I remember everything, and then like that's like all that's in the journal. An empty stash box, like it's like clearly that's what it is, but there's nothing incriminating in it, and they don't have forensic evidence yet, so they couldn't get him on anything there.
John's hang in there poster above his desk. And it's brother James on it.
Oh yeah, he's sideways, like going up a cliff with both hands waving.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff.
There, like, think of an item. There's probably something like that there. Bullet
Okay,
casings,
so
bunch of bullets.
Can I investigate to see if there's anything suspicious?
I mean, we could say that you are investigating with Tyrael. That's not a problem. I was gonna let you use his role for the collective two of you, but sure,
No.
sure.
Sure, man.
You find they also have some leftover eggs in their fridge.
Oh,
Oh no! I keep them away from the fridge. I like shut the fridge right away.
sustenance.
We don't need
We
anything
need
in the
it.
fridge. No, it's
We're going
okay.
on an adventure. Who knows when the next
You
time we're
ate
gonna eat
breakfast
is?
before you came to see me.
Yeah, but what if we're in the middle of the woods looking
Uh-huh.
for the tree that they're in,
Uh-huh.
and we get hungry?
Then we could eat tree roots.
Can you
Kevin
eat tree
eats
roots?
food.
Trust me, I'm a herbalist. I can help you with that.
All right, we could eat tree roots then. Okay, I'll put the eggs
Yep.
back.
Trees have
Uh,
eggs.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Let's go talk to your sister.
All right.
Sweet. We're gonna head that way.
Okay, so you guys head over to the Mages Guild over in Mirrors Point. It's gonna take you about 45 minutes or so to get there, so you're getting close to about 1 o'clock by the time that you arrive here at Mirrors Point.
Perfect. Sun's high in the sky. We're doing well.
Yeah, middle of the day. Okay, so you guys head inside. You're here in the Mages Guild, and both of you would recall that she usually teaches her classes outside, out the back side of the building here, in the same courtyard that you guys met her in previously, and that given the fact that... Why? Stop! Cat! Stop! Given the fact that... Just get out of the way! That it's the middle of the day, you're under the assumption that she's probably out there teaching a class right now.
Are they levitating again?
Oh no. As we're walking, I'm just thinking about ways to blindfold Kevin with him being okay with it. But unfortunately, I can't come up with anything. Is she teaching a class right now?
Let's go with
So
Kevin.
you guys head
That's a
out
good
there,
way to say it.
and it actually, you see her out there. She's with a number of students, but it does look like she's just wrapping up a lesson at the moment.
Okay, then I'm gonna suggest to Kevin that we wait for her to finish her lesson before we go over and talk to her.
I mean, all right. I mean, like I could show these
No, that's
students
okay.
how to
No,
cast
We
magic,
don't.
but
No, you're
Okay,
too
yeah.
advanced for them. You don't want to intimidate them. You know.
that'd be showing off.
Yeah, exactly. They're beginners. You can't just come at them with the expert level stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait for her. You said that it's wrapping up soon, right?
Yeah, she's just wrapping up and sending some of the students back inside. And as she's doing so, she looks over and sees you, Tyrael.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
hi, Tyrael. Oh, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I see you're still disguised.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's all part of the adventure. We're not on a quest anymore. It's an adventure.
Oh, I see.
Where's John?
I'm sorry.
Where's John?
Look, I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna like kind of step in front of Kevin and like pat him on the shoulder. Like, good job, Kevin. I can take over from here. We're looking for the detectives John and Sherman. We brought some items that they
Oh, were those the friends that you all came here with last time?
Yes, exactly them. And then Andy was there, the one that you were interested in. Well, he's missing, so now we need to find him.
I
Yeah.
was not interested in him.
It's okay. You don't need to be shy.
I
It's
burst
all
into
right.
the room real quick, take off my shirt, and then run back out to wherever I was before.
You just pictured him taking off his shirt and running out of the room. Don't worry about it.
She looked kind of awkward. Like, I'm just not into elves, you know. It's just not really my type.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
assume she muttered elves so that I wouldn't hear her being racist, and I'm gonna just keep going like I didn't hear her say elves.
It's not racist if it's elves.
Oh, just dwarves?
Yeah, well,
Kevin
don't make
didn't even
fun
know
of
it dwarves.
yeah, don't make fun of a dwarf. Don't make
True.
fun of us.
Anyways, back on track. We brought some items of theirs. Maybe you can, cast a spell or something to help us find them, and that'll help us, get Kevin back to normal.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, this is bad.
Okay, so you expect me to be able to locate them for you based off of is this a mustache comb?
Yeah,
Correction, it's 2 mustache combs.
Sherman had a very
Matching.
delicate mustache that needed to be manscaped in a precise way. So he had this comb that he used every single day. So
Manscaped.
I figured, it would be
They
useful
say
in locating
Shermy
him.
and Johnny on them.
It's even engraved with his initials on the back. You could check it.
She kind of. Well, I'm actually more of a fan of clean-shaven men myself, but
Same with everyone else.
You're right. Last time I saw Andy, he was very clean shaven.
yeah, I'm not really into the whole elf thing. Anyway,
Elves.
I don't know if I can help you find them with just these.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
I'm not really sure what I could do here.
You can't just put a crystal over a map, swing it around, and then it'll just go down to where they're at as long as you have an item of their person.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like
See,
She's
Kevin told me
not
all
high
about it
enough
on the way
level.
over here.
She's not high enough level to do that.
Or maybe you know somebody that has expertise in magic that could perform this for me. I'll put in a good word with Andy for you.
Do you know somebody good at your job?
I can try and ask a favor of one of my superiors, but this is a big favor to ask.
Are you saying that you wouldn't help your brother?
No.
And I'm gonna stage whisper to him, look like a sad puppy, when he's clearly lost important people to him.
No, but perhaps you could repay me somehow. And
Where's
she's kind of
John?
like twirling her hair a little bit.
It was Tyrael she wanted.
Yeah, obviously.
I already said
Not
that
a
I would
shark.
put in a good word for Andy. Is there something else that you want me to do?
Well, I was just wondering. Are you seeing anyone right now?
Who, me?
he's seeing me and you
Yeah.
right now.
I've been seeing Kevin all day. He helped me fix my door, actually. Pretty nice
Yeah.
of him.
I broke it too, but this
If you break
fixed
it,
it.
you gotta fix it. Yeah.
Oh, so you're oh.
Is something wrong?
Wait,
Wait, what?
No, I'm very supportive of people of all orientations. So
Walks of life.
That's a bit confusing because I heard your family's kind of racist, but that's good that you are more open than they are.
sure. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So finding Kevin or finding Sherman, John, Andy.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that gonna be a thing you can help with?
Why do you seem so shocked I broke his door?
Yeah. I've delivered potions here countless times. I'm a bit confused on why you wouldn't want to help me and your brother Kevin.
It's not that. I'm gonna go. Just take these.
Like the object? Should we like come
She's-
back in like an hour?
I'll come back and find you. Just
Okay.
Stay here somewhere.
Right. Stay here in the magic school with Kevin, who always wants to perform magic. Got it.
Oh,
Just watch him.
are there any students I could show off to?
There are
You know
a
what,
lot of
Kevin?
students.
Let's ignore the students. You know, they're not worth your time.
Mirror image.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
Wild magic
Are you
surge.
gonna intentionally do the thing, or are you just gonna roll the d20 and see?
How much can I? What's the chance I just derail the rest of this session?
I would say things have been sufficiently derailed at this point with the situation you guys are in. I don't think you can get a whole lot more derailed than it is.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. We're waiting for her to get pinpoint where they are. I'll get I'll get advantage on my mirror image cast.
Bunny's about to kill one of the rabbits.
The rabbit's name, Tyrael.
Okay.
What do I roll the d20 or something?
What are we
Yeah,
on?
but if
What are you-
you
What's the WoW magic tracker on? Surge.
hold on, because he's gonna do Tides of Chaos.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
get
but
advantage.
what we agreed on before the campaign started was that every time he did Tides of Chaos, the next spell he casted would be off the Surge table.
Oh, so this one isn't. This one isn't a surge.
No, this is the Surge, because
Okay.
your Tides of Chaos is what gives you advantage, and when you cast that, every time you use that, the next spell that you cast is going to be off the Wild Magic Surge table.
All right.
Now you also have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do this?
Yeah. How bad could it be? I'm gonna look at the students and be like, watch this.
Okay. Go ahead. You gotta roll a D100 twice.
Oh,
Oh my god, you
D100.
got a nat 20. Yeah, I need a D100 twice from you.
69.
69! Nice!
We know what one we're picking.
Okay, let's see.
Hope you survive.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
So to this crowd of students, a small grouping of students, you say, "Hey,
Before
watch
you-
this," and as soon
before
as you, yes, Eric.
Every time the students are like, see Kevin, every time he shows up, this is like the
Shit,
third
man.
time. Every time Kevin is in the presence of these students, something absolutely bonkers happens. So I can't wait to see. What
They're
this
already
is
behind
gonna
cover.
So when he does this, the students around you, Tyrael,
Die.
they
Uh-huh.
all immediately just poof, gone.
Oh,
Okay, I need to like. Can you give a little bit more description of that? Like, is there anything remaining? Did their clothes
They're
vanish?
just-
Or
They're
did they
just
fade out of
vanished.
existence? Like,
They
did they
just-
fade, or
They
did
just
they just
appear
like,
to have faded out of existence.
Thanos Thanos, dude. You fucking Thanos.
He
dude.
sent them to another plane. Oh my
Okay, oh,
god.
hold on. I need a few minutes to wrap something up while I'm contemplating what just happened. I'm just standing there frozen in shock. So go to
I-
Kevin. Just see what
Why is
Kevin
it
does.
just the students? Why
Well, well, I do watch this and I pose with my arms up and I'm like looking in the air, so I'm not even looking at them. And then I look back down and they're gone and like, where'd they go? Did you see where they went, Tyrael?
I'm just still stunned there thinking, trying to process what just happened.
Uh,
That's so good. I mentioned those students always see something crazy. Now you fucking sent them out of existence.
They're in like another plane. They're in like
Hopefully they're in a good one. Jesus.
they're in like hell right now. Oh god.
uh,
They get to meet the fire elementals. They're gonna have a lot of fun. Have you ever been to the plane that's made out of pure fire?
hello? Where'd they go?
Oh god.
Elia?
She-
Your
Is
students
that-
ran away?
Is that one of the students' names?
Oh,
that's his
that's my
sister.
sister's name, right? Yeah.
Oh, please tell me Tyrael said that out loud.
he did, but Elliot's not in ear range right now.
Okay, good.
That's so funny if she had heard that. And by funny, I mean devastating.
Yeah, for her. Guess she's not real, so it's okay. I do feel bad for her.
Tyrael, did you see where they went?
Kevin, what did you just do?
I cast a mirror image. I made two. Oh wait, where are my copies of myself?
Kevin, I
cast-
need you to think very carefully. And just trace it back moment by moment and make sure you didn't mispronounce anything or do anything other than what you should have done to cast that spell.
Well, I said watch this,
Uh-huh.
and then I cast mirror image, and then everyone clapped.
Did everyone clap? I don't recall everyone clapping.
It's the sound of them disappearing.
I heard everyone clap. Where-
Like, out of curiosity, does like weird things happen around you sometimes when you cast magic?
I
Out of
burnt
curiosity.
someone's face once. But
You watched him get turned into a dwarf live
He's
when he
giant.
cast magic. You were there.
I need to understand, Kevin, these things that happen sometimes around you, are they like other spells you know, or could you like make something happen that you don't even know what happened?
I know a lot of magic.
Do I know what happened, by the way? Do I have the requisite knowledge to understand what just unfolded in front of me?
No,
Okay.
no,
Good to
not at
know.
all.
And there's no trace of these people. There's not like shoes left behind.
They're just gone.
And they haven't said anything. I haven't bumped into an invisible person or anything
Gone.
like that.
You know, we need to get back to Kevin because the game isn't the same without us being there.
You know what, Kevin? Those students actually, it's summer break, and they
No.
had to go.
No,
somewhere.
beyond Kevin.
They graduated.
They graduated. Yep. So,
Well,
anyways, when your sister comes back, the students just left. Okay, we don't know where they went,
Okay.
which is true, right? We're not lying. We don't know where they went.
I have no idea where they went.
Yep.
Just for a
Same.
brief moment, you hear crackling flames and screaming.
Ah! Please just kill me. I feel
Yep.
that's gonna be the question. Like, where the fuck did those students go?
It's gonna be
now we
a.
have another side quest. We have to
We're
fucking
gonna
rescue
add this to
students.
the bucket list, Kevin. Right beside turning you back into a human. Okay, this is less priority than saving the prince's
I like
life.
that.
So,
I like
Alright.
the side mission where we
We'll come
go to
back to
hell to rescue the students and turn Kevin back into a human by making a deal with the devil.
There's. It's gonna be a true crime podcast about this.
How did
Kevin didn't
how
know.
many students disappeared, Dial?
There were 5 of them.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not so
that's fine. I thought it was
Why
like
was it
20.
just the students?
That's fine.
Oh. Why didn't Tyrael get sent to an ethereal plane of hell? That would have been so funny if there had 3 different campaigns. Tyrael gets pulled out of his potion shop and then sent to hell. Oh,
Just for a moment. Tyrael doesn't know if it's in his mind or if it's real, but he hears shrieks of pain. Hey, they could be in a nice one. They could be in a nice plane.
Yeah,
Like,
they might be in a utopia,
They
and they'll
might
be
be-
upset when they come back.
They might just be dead.
y-
They
yeah.
might be in the ocean.
Yeah, they could be.
That might
They
be
could
over a
be
volcano.
500 feet in the air.
Yeah, like they might land here in a second.
Maybe look up.
I'll be right back. One sec. Keep talking about where they might be.
You and the glass. Be right back.
Yeah, they could have gone 500 feet under the ground. Like they could just have just in like billions of years they'll have like a sonar and they'll go like, boom, and they'll go like, oh yeah, there's like 5 guys down there.
There they are.
Yeah. Where else? They could
Yeah,
just be in the
that's-
next town over. Oh,
Yeah.
what if they just appear in the tavern?
God, that would be funny.
He teleported
just
them
like
where
you
he
guys
wanted
are.
to go.
Yeah.
Speaking
You
of
just smell
appearing in the
brimstone?
tavern, Sherm, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
DTs?
Wisdom save. What the hell's happening? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's too great.
Someone entered his
You
fucking
feel
mind.
you feel a strange sensation, Sherm, that just completely unleashes your inner paranoia. You have a strong sense that you're being watched.
I immediately start looking around.
You guys are just hanging out here. You're sitting in the tavern,
Your mind
listening
palace,
to
dude.
John do a little bit of busking. He only
Owner
just
of
started a couple minutes
lonely
ago.
heart.
Oh,
Oh,
we're being stride right now.
Yeah, they're trying on you.
Sherman could figure that out. Sherman could figure that out.
You did give him a good look around to see where they were at first, though.
Yeah. Sherman looked under the table and he puts it together. It's not safe here.
I'm afraid I don't know that one.
John,
It's not safe here. Dynamite.
John, we're not safe. Someone's found us. We've been made.
Well, John starts looking around too. He starts looking under a table. Are you sure?
I'm close.
Looks under the table.
I already looked at John. I already looked at
So it's magic. If it's
I
not under the
believe-
table, it's magic.
I believe so.
That's the only way it couldn't have been under the
All
table.
right, maybe let's act natural.
Sherman is sweating profusely.
That's pretty natural.
It looks like someone dumped a bucket of hot water on him. Not
John.
like scalding, but hot.
John sets the loot down, and
It's like the airplane when he's flying the fucking plane at the end. It's like that.
Yeah.
he sets his loot down, and he buttons his first shirt, and he lifts up his tongue, and he grabs the second button under his tongue, and
Sherman pulls out his sewing kit. Hold still, old man.
All right, well, let's get Andrel. Let's move on out of here.
I won't get
Maybe we'll wait.
There's no good
I-
that could-
I cast. Do I have it? I cast detect magic.
Magic's gone.
Okay.
With the you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
You do detect some form of magic. It's tough to tell what specifically is happening or where the source of it is, but you do detect some magical entity briefly, only for a few seconds, here within the tavern.
You're right, Sherman. You've been
We've
made.
been made.
Get Andrew. We have to get Andrew. We have to leave. All right.
Yeah, we would have no way of knowing this is because I'm sure the court has magician
Yeah.
of mages, so they would definitely. Yeah, but we know
may not-
can't.
We may not have time to wait for Terry. In fact, we may not wish to reconvene with him. We could put him in grave danger if we're spotted again while we're talking with Terry.
I don't think we'll be spotted again. That's far beyond the resources of the average spellcaster. You know I'm sure one of your bard school fellows knows how to scry. Could it have been one of them? Would the gods have?
Perhaps it could have been. There's a lot of powerful magic in this world. A lot of people who have it. I'm not sure, but we do need to move. We need to switch locations right away.
The barn.
Yes, I guess we'll wait at the barn. All right, I'll grab Andrel. And I go sprinting upstairs and banging on the door. Andrel, time to go.
What?
No
What
time
happened?
for rest.
What did you do?
We've been spotted.
Oh, there's someone here.
No, it was magical.
That's. Did you check under the table?
We both checked under the table.
Wow. Okay.
Good one, Eric.
We have to move.
All right. I guess I'm still exhausted. All right. Has been 4 hours.
Yes, but it's okay. You can rest in the barn. We'll go there.
We're gonna move across the street.
Basically.
Well, we'll have
That's
a
the
nice.
plan is to move across the street.
We'll be
Up
able
in a
to ambush them. We'll be
What?
able to ambush.
Up in a barn, though.
The plan is to go across the street.
Yes.
All right. We'll get out of here, but we really need to think of a different plan.
All right, well, we'll think of a different plan at the barn.
Okay. Okay. I get up and I head out. With Oh, should I warn Cora?
No, don't
He's in no
don't
danger.
with her.
Surely she's in no danger. I talked to her. She knows.
Clearly, she wouldn't be in any danger.
We'll carry you to the barn. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. We'll carry you.
What? To go back to sleep and you'll carry me? Is that what?
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it
What
is.
is-
Okay, well, let's go to the barn then.
All right.
Close your eyes
I
first.
feel. Can I leave a note?
No. No. They're coming here to look for us.
Leaving behind anything's a terrible sign.
Maybe if we can make a simulacrum that looks like we've committed suicide in this horrid inn.
I'm sorry.
That's
Hold on. No, hold on 1 second. What?
That's a good idea, but I don't think we have the time.
God. Okay.
Sherman eyes Andorel up and down to see if they're the same build, and he quickly dismisses the thought.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Admiring your fashion.
Uh,
Which, admiring is one word to use. Anyway, let's move on.
Perhaps John. He could pass for John. We just need to find. Oh.
Sherman, we're going.
Yes. I won't fake my own death for several years, John. Don't worry.
Oh,
Why'd you say it like that?
I
Why'd
know.
you say several years?
I know what's going to happen, of course.
What?
Sherman, are you from the future?
No.
If he was from the future, we'd have a lot of different things solved right now.
That's not the fun. That'd be no fun.
I don't use my powers to solve cases. Well, I guess I do, but in a fun way.
We really should be leaving.
Yes. Oh,
Let's go.
Andorel visibly sags on Sherman's side with his -1 strength.
Allow me to help, and I add my -1 and make it a -2.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
We're taking Andorel to the barn.
Gonna- We're gonna get inside the barn though and climb it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head across the street over to the barn.
They're not gonna expect this.
There's so what are you doing at the barn?
Getting inside it.
Yeah, we're
Okay, so
getting
you
ready
guys
to
head
ambush
inside. The
someone.
door is open. There's no lock
Climb
on
to
it
the
or anything.
top. Up in the hayloft.
Okay, you guys climb up into the loft.
Now we wait.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sherman is just going to be intently scanning the horizon for the next until he has to go to sleep.
You wouldn't really be able to see it inside of here. Like see the horizon?
Sherman looks around for a scarecrow.
There's no scarecrow in here.
Do Sherman's clothes look like a scarecrow?
Not at all. Your clothes are far too
We changed.
sophisticated.
We changed, remember?
We have
had the
circus
clothes-
wear now.
Yeah, we had the clothes in the trunk.
Yeah, I mean they're like show clothes then if you're wearing the circus stuff. I mean it's not
Yeah.
it's what you'd see on a scarecrow would be like overalls and very basic linens. It's not going to be anything as extravagant as what you guys typically wear and are wearing now.
Yeah. My strategy here is I'm going to pretend to be a scarecrow so that I can keep a lookout. Like, I'll literally just, like, stay on, like, a stick for the next, like, however long.
Maybe we should reconsider heading to Perenburg.
No.
Find some help.
No, well, if there are a lot of them, we can run, but if there's only a few, then...
Alright. Well, if they do show up, Andorel, I have a plan. You create a diversion.
What?
And he stops.
That's the plan?
Yes.
Sherman is going to go back into the tavern and try to get some, like, clothes that would look like a scarecrow would wear them.
Sherman, no. Stay out of the tavern.
Well, perhaps one of the local villages would. We'll tell them you're a student, and for your class, you're an agricultural student, and for your class, you need to make a scarecrow, and we'll.
It's too late. It's too late for that. We either need to stay here, keep hidden, keep out of sight, or we need to get out of this little village.
Let's stay hidden. I'll just listen out for any suspicious individuals.
All right. And now we wait.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna wait. All right. So back in,
go back to
in the
resting
Mages
then.
Guild.
Justin.
Okay.
Yep.
So the students are gone. Takes about 20 minutes or so, but eventually Elia comes back with the belongings. So it appears that I couldn't tell where, but they're in a tavern of some sort. It didn't look like any that I had recognized. So perhaps maybe outside of the city somewhere? Do you know of anywhere outside of the city they might go?
I'm gonna look questioningly at Kevin first.
I've never been farther than this street.
One
I've
great
never left the
step.
city.
And it'll be the farthest away from
Yeah.
home I've ever been.
Did you get like a vague sense of a direction, like a cardinal direction, like north, south, west, east,
See which way the sun was shining.
I don't
something?
see what birds have to do with this, but no, unfortunately not.
She is Kevin's sister.
You know, Kevin, your sister is like a little oblivious. You ever get that sense?
Whoa!
Excuse
What do
me?
you mean?
Anyways, thank you for your help.
That was very
Kevin.
rude.
Kevin and I will be going now.
Disregarding.
Your students graduated.
Kevin, shut up. Kevin.
She tosses the stuff at you and storms off.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, Kevin. We need to find a barn.
You didn't see a barn.
Tavern.
You saw them in a tavern.
Oh, a tavern.
Yep.
Well, how do we leave the city?
I mean, yeah, there are these things called gates, and they kind of work like big doors, but you can't kick them down. And
Oh,
see, the gates like open and they let you go places.
I think Kevin was
Like
about
in
to
front of your
question that he
house.
couldn't kick the gate down.
Speaking of which, you must have heard your brother talking about gates out of the city, you know, at all. Maybe captain of the guards sending people
I mean-
to guard the gates.
I mean, I've heard of gates before, but which gate?
Any gate, just pick a gate. We'll start there.
All right.
Feel us in the forest, Kevin. You know
Yeah,
what?
the one you said that it might be in trees, so maybe a gate by some trees.
Which gate is closest to the trees? Do I know?
Style.
No, you don't.
All right, I'm gonna pretend I know and go to the closest gate that I know exists.
Okay, the closest gate is the one that leads out of Mira's Point.
Oh,
There's a-
no!
There's a gate that way.
Oh no!
There might be trees around there.
Okay, let's head towards that gate.
Alright. We're not even sticking around to see what happened to the students. The students are just gone.
They graduated. It's fine.
Yeah.
Perhaps we
does
should
the-
wait
does
in the
this-
tree.
So is that what Tyrael said oblivious about the students being gone? Like, did she ask a question about that? Did she ask nothing
No,
about
it
the
was
students that are
about, no,
no
it was
longer
about saying cardinal.
there?
He asked for a cardinal direction, and she said, "I don't see what birds have to do with it."
Oh, okay. That is a cat.
Yeah, that she's related to Kevin. They're not dumb. They just have their moments.
I just
Wow.
said oblivious.
Okay, so you guys head all the way up to the northmost gate out of the city. That's what it's referred to as. It's just the north gate. It's only about a 5-minute walk from here.
Perfect.
At
I'm
least
assuming
that
Wait,
path
so the-
looks short. So
The Mira's Point gate is that's north. The map isn't
Yeah,
facing like
no.
Yes, the map, the top of the map that we look at is actually
Yeah.
west.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Way to
Okay,
make
that
it
makes a
not
lot more
confusing
sense.
for us, Dial.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
I mean, I
Okay.
couldn't display this very well
Yeah.
sideways
Yeah.
because
I
we're
get you.
we're on the east coast of the continent right now.
Yeah.
And the city is like basically vertical. If you're looking north south, the city is like a more vertical shape to it. So it's a lot easier to represent on this screen if I could do it this way. So
Yeah. Maybe even you could say like in High Peak they always made maps like this because like. Who
well, I mean,
says
yeah,
that-
and in High Peak, they're centric to the area. I mean, the concept of like north does exist,
Yeah.
but there's not like worldwide maps that are always made from the same
Yeah.
orientation. It's
yeah.
made in
Yeah.
reference to the region that you're in right now.
Yep.
So if
Okay.
you guys were in like Lantagos, that would be the center of whatever map you guys looked
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The location of Belshire North and Belshire South is starting to make a lot more sense to me now too. So,
Yeah,
it is a
because
little
that
bit.
yeah, even though it's like south is west is what it looks like of Belshire North, that's actually
Yeah.
not the case. Like Belshire North is
it's-
actually north of
north,
Belshire
yeah.
South.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit. It's a little bit north, but I call that. Oh God, yeah, you definitely made that clear at some point, but in the
Yeah, we've gone over
intervening
that
time-
before, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to remember
in
that.
the
So
intervening time. Sorry. Anyways,
How long is that a travel along that little road before they hit a dead end?
so it takes only about 5-10 minutes for them to get to the gate, and once they're outside of the gate, they're almost immediately into
Trees?
into farmland here. There are trees here, yeah. There's not a ton of like there's like one settlement-ish area here before you get to the wall, but there's not a ton of civilization here. Like this is not a super well-traveled road. This is basically just the farmers that live over here that take this road into the city.
Wait, we're stopping at the gate because I want to talk to the people at the gate. I'm assuming there are guards or something at the gate, right?
Yes, there are guards at the gate.
Okay. Me and Kevin are gonna walk up to one of the guards, and I'm gonna describe our missing friends to the guards and ask if they've seen them passing through the gate.
Okay, so you walk up to one of the guards that's standing there. He's chatting away with another one. Can we help you, sir?
Yes, me and my good friend Kevin here have a missing persons report that we'd like to file with you, and maybe see if you've seen our missing people.
Missing persons report? If you want to
Yep.
report anyone missing, you should head down to the headquarters. It's just
Right.
down the road from you.
Absolutely, we'll do that. Just want to see if you happen to see our missing people leave the city.
I would be surprised if they left this way. I mean, do they live in the farmlands here beyond the wall?
They're actually relatives of elves. Are there any elven settlements out this way?
Yeah, where's the trees?
No.
Kevin, remember
there
we
are
talked about
trees
this. You're
out the
gonna
gate.
let me do the talking. Remember, Kevin?
Well, I'm just trying to help.
But that I
One's a
appreciate
good
it.
detective. Have you seen a detective?
Anyways, like my friend here said, we're looking for.
No. Are
Sherman
you
and
wearing
John?
guards armor?
I like turn back and look at Kevin. Is he wearing guards armor?
My name's Nevik.
he is.
Nevik, right?
Don't tell my dad you saw me.
Oh
God.
hell yeah.
Look, he suffers from hallucinations. It's better just to roll along with them.
Where
Trust
did
me.
you get the armor from?
Wait, can we ignore the armor for a second?
No.
It's fake. It's a
Uh,
costume. Trust me.
Roll a
It's okay,
deception
Nevik.
check. Roll a deception check. Bruce.
Oh hell
Me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lying. It is guard armor.
Hold on, I gotta pull it back up again.
Damn.
Oh.
Low roll, low roll, low roll.
Hold on. Where did this dice go? Oh my god, my cat hit it somewhere.
Cat ate it.
I'll always remember the time Cremus rolled a 8 on a deception and he succeeded. I don't even remember what that was. Like,
I think you were trying to deceive me, and I rolled a nat 1.
yeah, that sounds right.
Is that when you murdered the child?
No, Cremus was long gone before Eric murdered that kid.
I saved that kid.
Well, not
Oh,
really.
You,
There's
oh,
the
you
big
mean the one?
greatness there.
Oh, you're talking about Terry.
I'm talking about the one you killed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
other Cremus.
Other Grievous, yeah.
Other Cremus, other kid.
I'm sorry. It just looks
Same dump.
so much like the armor that we're wearing.
No way.
It's
Yes!
okay. This mistake happens all the time. Trust me.
I'm a guard. Well, I want,
Oh, Kevin.
Remember, hallucinations. It's just better to play along. Otherwise, he freaks out, causes a scene. It's not pretty.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yep.
we're on an
Anyways.
adventure.
Well,
And if the
best
guard's
of luck
brother
finding
was like
your
that.
missing friends.
Where is he?
About that elven settlement that we were talking about. Are there any around this area?
No.
Maybe in a different direction outside the city, or do you just not know of any elven communities around?
There aren't any elven communities around here at all. No. Those are up in the north.
Up. Okay. And what direction are we right now?
North.
South.
Yeah, but-
north. I mean,
So-
you're
so-
south of where he's referring to, which is why he said up in the north.
Can you just point me towards the gate that leads to the north, towards the elven settlements, and we'll get out of your hair?
I mean, you, I suppose, could go this way, though there aren't any formal roads that lead up there.
You haven't seen a detective.
That would be so funny.
Your
if they
best
walked
bet would be to
all the
go
way
through
to
Midwall.
What? Can you describe Midwall to me? What is
Oh, good save dial. Hell yeah.
It's all together.
Have you never left the city before?
that? Nope. See, I grew up in a monastery.
Okay,
And
so
then
you
I
see you see the wall, like, and he points over to the horizon, like away from the city, and you can see there's this big destroyed wall. There are large portions of it still that are standing, but it's off in the distance, several thousand yards from you, but you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see the wall.
Yeah, so that's the wall.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you with me still?
Yep,
That's
I'm
it.
following.
Okay, so in the middle of the wall, which is
Uh-huh.
west of here, there's
Yep.
a settlement there called Midwall.
Uh-huh.
hmm And
Yep.
Midwall is on the main path that leads to the north part of the continent.
Got it.
The
Following.
elves live up in the Braywood up to the north.
Okay.
Why is it
Why
called
be
Midwall?
alone?
You know what? On second thought, we will take your generous advice and knowledge, and we will depart from here. Come on, Kevin.
So you haven't seen a detective and an elf and a half elf?
I start dragging Kevin away.
Okay.
Which way are you
I'll
going?
be back.
Whatever direction he pointed me towards, I'm going towards Midwall.
The direction he pointed you towards is like he pointed across the farmlands here. Like there's not a direct path that just leads there.
Kevin, we're going on an
Okay,
adventure,
so-
remember?
Hey, oh, I know we're on an adventure.
That
This is
means that we have to spend nights under the stars and travel through the wilderness to get to where we got to go. Are you ready for that?
this is exciting.
On
I'm
second
ready.
thought, before we leave, we should maybe stock up on some
One
supplies.
of our main tanks right there.
I got some eggs from the fridge.
He went back and grabbed them.
Let's go back to my place. We'll pick up a few things and then we'll head out on our adventure. How does that sound?
Are you sure everything hasn't been stolen since you don't have a door?
I do have a door. We fixed it, remember?
Oh, we did. Did you lock it?
Of course.
Didn't close our doors.
Yeah, we're gonna head back to my shop to pick up some supplies
Okay.
before we head out for the elves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Kevin, we don't really, the students that graduated, people might you know, get worried about them, and it's just better if we're not here.
Where did they graduate to?
Kevin, you have to bleach your hair. Let's get some peroxide.
You're thinking about his life before he got was an
You
accessory.
know what? That's just a mystery for you, Kevin, that you'll be able to solve once we find Sherman and John again.
So, Tyrael, you would remember this is the direction you're going is the direction that your mentor left the city in.
Great, we
He
can find
went
a way
this
to
way
turn
on his pilgrimage.
Kevin back to a human.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, so
Anyways.
on that note, we're gonna end the session there for tonight. We'll come back some point soon, and we will pick it up with session 13 of the
Lucky number
campaign,
13.
and we'll pick it up with Crab and Cruz on their way to Midwall.
Past the
I'm gonna be honest. I could watch like just that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that was great.
Yeah. like,
That's
like even if we didn't play, I would definitely want to see that.
no, he should have done two. Dial's got to run 2 different games.
No. I'm fine doing half and half.
There's 2 different like buddy cop campaigns that come out of this: Sherman, John, and then fucking Kevin and
Oh, out of my
Tyrael.
chopped liver.
Yeah, you're the like, I don't know, the lady that has the
You're in both. You're the one
Yeah.
side character that's in both.
Got it.
Andrew gets roughed up.
Crossover CSI.
You're the
I'm
lead supporting
I'm in
actor.
CSI and CSI Miami. Well, they're
Yeah.
just
Andrew
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
roughed up for information by both groups.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea how like my character would react to 5 people just disappearing into thin air.
I know what I would have reacted. I'd been, what the fuck? Bring them back, Kevin. Is what I would have said.
Kevin can't control it. I'm more understanding.
More understanding, he just sent 5 people to maybe hell.
You don't know that. You could have sent them to heaven.
Are we ever gonna find out what happened to
Dial
those
fucking
people?
giggled. Dial went.
Oh god.
I was
wanna
really
know
expecting
what
Dial to make it harder for us by like having the person come back and like ask where her students were.
She believed they
might have,
graduated.
but you pissed her off pretty good, so she kind of.
That's
Oh,
fine.
God.
It was worth.
You just like said that you're gay and called her stupid, right?
Whoa,
You-
I
you
didn't
said-
say I was gay.
you
I
said-
said I saw Kevin.
You
And then I just
you
said she was
implied-
oblivious because she was talking about birds.
you implied you were going to have sex with her mentally disabled brother.
That is not
Yeah.
what happened.
I-
That is
I-
how she interpreted
Here's
it.
how you know how the peanut
Open your
gallery
door.
feels. At least they didn't interrupt you when you were doing some cringy things. They kept fucking throwing. They were
Oh,
fucking
it was
taunting
so
me the whole
funny.
time.
It was so funny.
I kicked open your door, but then fixed it later.
Exactly.
Recycling real
Yeah,
quick.
the
Or forget,
cycle
I'll be
the
back.
cycle is complete.
Oh man. Okay. Well. All right. That was fun. We will pick this back up in the future, about 2 weeks or so, with the next session. Oh, all
We need to
right. Have a
do,
good night, everyone.
I need to do Wednesday.